Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, and tits.
I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I've been here for 7 years. Nothing works here. I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work. I hate this place. Nothing works here. The medications don't work.
Private file? Sir, left side, sir! Are you sure, private file? Sir, yes, sir! What side was that, private file? Sir, right side, sir!
Hello? Is this thing on? Hello?
Yeah, it's on.
Stay out the bushes!
And welcome to the Opie and Anthony program.
Hello. Oh, yeah.
Your mic's much better today, right?
That's better.
Broadcasted on XM satellite radio. It's the One virus spreading across America.
Would they fix it? Because now it's really loud.
You're booming.
I know. They always go from one extreme to the other.
How's that?
Good.
Okay.
Sounds okay, that'll work. Yeah, I like it.
Good.
Good morning.
How are you, Anthony?
Good. I don't like the way it sounds at all, by the way.
Really?
Son of a bitch. I don't know.
They said they would adjust it during the break.
Adjust it during the... It's all like... It's so bad. It's so distorted.
Oh, I hear the distortion
listen to
now.
it. It's awful. The volume might be good, but the distortion is horrid.
Yep.
Oh,
I hear that, actually.
Why'd they do anything to it?
I don't know.
Why couldn't they just turn the volume up like we've been doing every day? Go, okay, push the volume up a little bit higher on mine. Now it sounds like it's coming through a tin can. I'll just do the show like this.
Hey, how you doing, Ope? Yeah, good? Yeah, it's great. Good. Oh, they fixed the microphone?
God.
You want to try that one?
I will. There we go. That's how it's supposed to sound, right?
Yeah,
maybe.
It's two different mics.
That better?
You sound
Yeah.
deep and bassy.
I do sound deep and bassy. So I was up a little late. Up a little later than usual last night, Opie. I was going for my my wizard robe. My wizard armor robe. EverQuest 2. Heavily involved in EverQuest 2. I'm a level 20 wizard, bordering on level 21. I was on a quest last night with a big group of people in Stormhold.
Yeah, now that's distracting me.
There we go.
What a great way to start our free play week, huh?
Hey, free play.
We'll get into that in a minute. But yes, Jim?
I just wanted to let the audience know that what were you going for?
I was going for my wizard armor quest, my robe.
A lot of people may not be familiar with that is. It's right up there on the masculine scale with going for your AZT.
It's the game I've been playing, EverQuest 2. I'm heavily involved. And I was in Stormhold with a group of 4 other people last night. Various classes, I'm the wizard. Then we have, a guy there that takes care of the heavy hitting with the swords and healers and whatnot. And I'm going through a quest. I was killing defiled torrents and gelatinous cubes last night, and I still have to go to the library and kill these flying books in order to advance in the quest to part 4 of my 5-part quest.
Who needs books?
Right. I just hit them with my magical heat and cold spells, and I'll get my wizard robe, I believe, by probably tonight or tomorrow.
You do realize you're a shock jock, right?
Yes, shock jock. I shock people by my faggotness.
You're embarrassing us fellow shock jocks. With your nerdism.
Let me tell you, hundreds of thousands of people play this game, Opie.
By the way, now
Online.
I hate this mic.
Do you hate this mic too? I hate this mic too. Right when we get used to things.
I don't know why we have to try
change
new
it.
things live on the show.
Let's
I don't get
not.
that. Can we do a test before the show, after the show?
Because now it's going to take forever to even get it back to where it was. I'm not happy with this microphone either. right? You aren't either.
No, it's really
It's really bad.
it's a distraction, actually.
God. Man, because when the sound changes, even if it is good, whenever the sound changes, it's kind of distracting.
Yeah. When you do a radio show, you want everything to be the same every
Same
single
as it
day.
was yesterday.
If a mic's different or whatever, the volumes have changed.
Yeah.
It just messes up the whole flow of a radio show.
Throws you for a loop, as they say.
Because we're divas.
I'm a microphone diva.
All right, we're going to have to just make believe that the mic's good. So go ahead.
You sound fine to me, but I don't know if that matters, but you both sound normal to me.
Yeah. Thank you, Jimmy.
All right.
I sound
All
normal.
right, so you spent the night playing EverQuest 2.
Yeah, so I was up a little late trying to get my wizard robe. Mm-hmm. Been walking around in the same wizard robe for, I don't know, about 10 levels. About 10 levels. It takes a while. So now I'm very excited that I'll be getting this new wizard robe with newer stats on it and everything. So I'll be even more powerful a wizard when I get
When does this stupid
robe.
game end, by the way?
Is this
ends? This is the online version?
EverQuest, of course.
The online version I know never ends, but can't you just play the game?
No, there's really no single-player version for this.
Oh, I did not know that.
No, you get online. You must subscribe. You must pay money to play this. By the way, I believe it's up to like $20 a month that I pay to for the pleasure of playing this game. And there's hundreds of thousands of people that play this, but it never ends. It's EverQuest. You just keep going. You try to level up higher and higher. You try to get better equipment. That's the whole thing. That's like what you want to do. You want to get some Uber gear and get your stats up and become all powerful, Opie. And I've been approached by a couple of guilds, but I'm staying away from those because of what happened last time I was in the
guilds
Cats
are
and
kind of
Hats
like
Guild.
guilds are kind of like gangs, right?
It's a cool gang to be in, Opie.
It's a gang, but you all wear pointy hats.
No, only certain classes wear the. I don't even believe
with
there are
astrological symbols on them.
Yeah, little stars and half
Little
moons.
stars and half moons, you faggot.
Yeah. Put a Lucky Charms box on your head and a dress on.
I cast a spell and the broom went crazy.
Instead of your gang, having gats, you got like a pretty little wand with a star on the top of it.
No, I didn't go with the wand. I have a wizard staff.
Oh wow!
That I could take from my back.
Yeah.
And I can beat the bad guys with it and cast my spells as I'm beating them.
So you're staying out of the guilds.
Yeah, I'm not into the guild right now. I think I'm happier out on the plains of Antonica by myself, battling various bad guys that come up across my path.
You just don't like your regular life. You have to like submerge yourself into this cyber world.
Into cyber world? But I've always been like that. I don't think it has anything to do with regular life. I love my regular life. I love coming to the job and doing radio. It's fun. But then, there's certain times when I just want to sit in front of a computer and enter that virtual world, Opie. Yes. Sometimes it is a lot of fun to be able to run. You meet other people online. Mm-hmm. I met this beautiful, I believe she was a sorcerer last night. Looked very hot on the screen until she said, "Have to go now. The baby's crying."
Just zap it with a lightning bolt, you fat whore.
It gets like that,
So you're wow.
wandering about.
It's so funny because a lot of our fans, they think we have just the greatest lives. They have no idea how really lonely we are. The life of a shock jock, and I hate that term, but it's pretty boring.
I was shocking with some of my electric spells last night. I was a shock wizard last night, Opie. Taking care of business.
How many hours are you playing a day now?
It does vary, and I take some time off. A lot of times, if I'm crafting some things that I have to make, and then I sell them, I will go into my hotel room in the game and sell my goods. But while I'm doing that, I'm not going to sit there and just look at the screen because it takes hours to sell some of the stuff you make for various copper, silver, gold, and platinum pieces. And when that's happening, I'll then go inside, watch TV, have sexual intercourse with a real girl. And then
it's so funny how you had to just add that in. Because you started to realize in your head how faggy this sounds. You're like, if I tell people I'm actually banging a real girl, I'll be cool again.
Well, the movie will come on, and
It's still
I'll watch
faggoty.
TV with my girlfriend. We'll lay in bed and watch TV, order something, and
Absolutely.
Bang for
while
a
my
while,
goods
and then
are
go,
being sold,
and then run back to see how many goods
and
you've
then
sold.
I'll put my little house pants on and run inside and go, oh, I sold 4 silver spikes for 4 pieces of silver each that I crafted myself. And then, I'll get back on the game and do a little more adventuring. Maybe I feel like going to Thunderstep. Maybe I feel like taking a trip out on the plains, do some harvesting of some wood products or mining for a metal that I will use later to craft some plate armor.
So how many hours a day? Did you say that?
Could be about 10 hours a day.
Are you really up to about 10 hours a day already?
It could be 10.
I've heard, man,
12.
that this game is so addicting.
They call it Evercrack.
Kids have killed themselves.
They've killed themselves. Ben Stein's son. Ben Stein had to do an intervention with his son because his son was freaking out that he was cutting him off from playing EverQuest. This is EverQuest 1. EverQuest 2 is just as good, in my opinion. And they would wake up at night and hear like sounds coming from the living room. And Ben Stein had come out and, oh, my God, my son's playing EverQuest again. And he physically had to remove him from the computer and got rid of the computer, sent his son to some kind of rehab. And now his son's not allowed to play anymore.
There's video game rehab?
Yeah, there's video game rehab, especially for this game. People have lost their girlfriends, wives over this game.
Well, I read a real interesting article on video games in general, especially this online gaming.
Yeah.
And it's getting to the point where people really don't care about their real lives anymore. They got, regular jobs. Maybe they work in a deli or they're a mechanic or a secretary, what have you.
Yeah.
And they're not even trying to better themselves in the real world anymore because they find their online life so much more exciting.
That's what happens.
So they're pretty much just going to their regular jobs to make enough money to pay their bills and get the latest video card or what have you. And then they're really living their lives more and more online. They're much more into that than actually going outside and throwing the ball around or socializing with, face-to-face people.
Who do you want to be? Do you want to be Bob that fixes the copy machine down at IBM? Or do you want to be like Ralthrop, the sword-toting warrior that,
I'd rather be Jim McGreevy.
You'd rather be a gay governor from ex-governor from Jersey, yeah.
And, people, it's called massive multiplayer, online role-playing game. And you get hundreds of thousands of people on various servers, and they link up. It's an online community. You see these people on a daily basis. You pass them by in the various villages and hamlets of the gaming environment, and you recognize them. Hey, how you doing? You know the names. You know what they do. You know where they come in handy if you need a favor or something. So it is. Some people are more satisfied with these online lives than they are with their life at
getting
home.
to know the other characters in your online community.
I'm more of a loner. I'm a little greedy, a little selfish. I like getting my stuff done. If I need a group of people to defeat some mob is a bad guy, defeat some mob.
Are you talking about Anthony the Shock Jock or Anthony the EverQuest faggot?
I'm talking about Jax. My name is Jax online. Jax.
It should be JACKS.
That's what I should be doing instead of playing this.
No, but you bang your girlfriend.
Right.
Which makes it all
thank you for
less
bringing that up,
faggoty.
Opie. It makes it much gooder.
What's your last name? Other fellas on my face?
Well, the phones have
No,
exploded.
I
here.
am Jax of the Wrath.
Jax of the Wrath.
That's what I am, and as I travel around, that's what people see over my little character.
Okay.
As I wander about the plains of Antonica.
Mike in Jersey, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey. I thought we cured you of this. Hold on.
No,
Mike.
there is no cure.
No, because when we were at WNEW, you were doing EverQuest hardcore, and then you kind of just stopped playing one day. It was like when you decided to stop smoking cold turkey. You just did it.
Yeah.
And you did the same thing with EverQuest, but for some reason, EverQuest 2 has creeped into your life, and
I had to check
and
it out.
it's taken hold.
I had to check it out. Hey, I played Half-Life 2 and I beat it in like a week, okay? And that's a cool, manly shooting game.
Well, and the online version is pretty basic. You just go around and kill things.
Right.
But EverQuest 2, it's much more involved.
Very much more involved.
Mike, what's up?
Yeah, I wanted to know if this robe that Anthony's going after, is that different from the robe that he gets at the little beauty parlor that he goes to?
The beauty parlor. My grandma goes to a beauty parlor.
Well, you described your haircut last week, and it sounded like you went to a beauty parlor. You're getting robes and
John Sahag. You walk in when they cut your hair, and they give you a robe that you put on. It's very comfortable, keeps your clothes nice. Sure. You sit down in your robe, and they bring you beverages if you need, and they cut your hair. It's a very nice experience.
All right.
How much time do you spend around John Sahag?
John Sahag, not John's Hog.
Brett in Illinois, what's up? Hey, Brett, what's up?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Come on.
Sorry.
Hi.
I thought you were trying to get the gay out of the show.
Stop it.
Yeah, this isn't gay.
There are many people.
There's a difference. This isn't gay. It's faggoty.
As a matter of fact,
Get back to the damn grand.
All right.
Boston Red Sox own, what's his name? Jesus, Kurt Schilling.
Kurt Schilling plays EverQuest?
Plays EverQuest. He's done many interviews. He's done interviews online on EverQuest sites about his game playing experience. So, take that.
What's he searching for? A new Achilles and a non-racist city to play in?
I found the people very tolerant in the city of Kinos, which is my home city in the game. Kinos. That is where I hail from.
You hail from Kinos, do you?
I hail from Kinos. The evil people hail from Freeport.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course, Freeport.
Of course they do.
Yeah, all right. Joe from Jersey, what's up?
Yeah, it is.
Hey.
You gotta take it easy. He's got to send half his points to his wife every month, so take it easy on him.
Half my stat points I have to send to the wife.
Yeah, do you have to do that?
No, they are all mine. No one has even asked for them.
If you're the king of online gaming, your ex-wife doesn't get half of your stuff?
No.
She doesn't get half of your powers and half of your arrows and half of your goods that you're selling?
Although
while you're banging your girlfriend?
I don't think so. Although the people online in this game have been married. They wed online. And your brother just laughs in the corner.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
There are weddings that they hold online where people actually get together in the big group, and there's a bride and groom, and they craft. There's actual rings that you can craft and give to each other.
Now, okay, here's the question. Are the people that are getting married online, are they married in real life to other people?
I would assume some of them might be, but judging from the clientele that these games get, I would say probably not.
Is there a jealousy factor?
I think so. I've read some things, yeah.
Like, would you, Anthony, get married online?
Oh, hell no.
Because I know you'll never get married again in real life.
No, I would not get married online. I'm a loner in the game. Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? Because I'm not trying
Jim.
Is it possible after the wedding, are you able to, if things aren't going well, are you able to craft a rowboat and an anchor to tie around her neck?
You are so obsessed with them.
Yeah, I love the case, too. Yes, you craft a little.
Why does it always have to go back to the little Connor Peterson?
Little Connor.
A little lump of what could have been.
Paul from Jersey, what's up?
Hey, I was calling to back up Anthony.
Thank you,
and now
Paul.
I'm sitting here listening. I think I'm changing my mind and taking my account.
He definitely makes it sound even faggoty.
Look, I am adding
faggoty than it is.
Online, I've gotten married online. I've gotten divorced online.
Ugh.
I actually got married in real life on Saturday. Bedded my wife, put her to sleep, and went down and played EQ too. Anthony, they're right. You're gay. I'm canceling my account.
What level are you, Paul?
17 Dark Elf.
17 Dark Elf.
Is that
Very
impressive?
Good. So you hail from Freeport.
Yes, I do.
Yes. Oh, he's the evil one.
Is 17 Dark Elf pretty impressive?
No.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking it.
I think it's pretty average for what people are. Like I'm level 20, which is pretty average for what people are for where the game came out.
But it is a lot of fun.
There are people that are like level 35 already, and the game just came out, so they must really be playing.
How high could you get?
I believe level 50 before any expansions are added on. So I got a ways to go. Believe me, I'm telling everybody everything that's involved with this game, and people that really get into it. I'm very much a loner in the game. I don't team up with people. I'm not living the life. I'm not going to believe it or not, there are EverQuest conventions that people actually travel to meet the real people that are playing this game, and they dress as their online characters. And they go, I love how your brother's just laughing in the corner.
I'll tell you why my brother's laughing a lot. He has a roommate that hasn't seen like the light of day in probably a decade.
Oh, he's in Tribes, right?
He was Tribes. Now he's WoW.
WoW is a big one too.
What? What's WoW?
World of Warcraft.
Warcraft. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So when he's talking about wowing, he's talking about going with like teenage boys and playing on a computer, not about getting some
Whip
titty
him out
action.
Wednesday. Right.
No, it's amazing. This guy Chris, he's been a friend of our family since we were all just tiny little tots, and he's pretty much blown off his real life at this point.
Yeah, I remember when he was playing Tribes, and that's all he did.
The guy goes to work and then comes home and closes his door. It could be 90 degrees in the summer, a beautiful summer day, and he will stay in his room for what, 12, 16 hours at a time.
Until he has to get up and go to work.
World of Warcraft, a huge game. People are jumping all over that. Also, City of Heroes was big. That was one where you're able to make a superhero, and you are then a superhero in this kind of comic book world, and your job is then to fight the evil villains. And you gang up with other superheroes with various powers and stuff, and you take on these evildoers.
Don't even get us started with superheroes. You know, Jay was in town, and my brother and Jay and I went out drinking and stuff, and we were just discussing superheroes at nauseum.
Ah, see?
My brother has a whole thing on Aquaman.
Well, Aquaman, it was, they're at the Justice League, and something's going on underwater, and they're all looking at each other, and Batman just turns to him and is like, Aquaman, this one's for you. Like, no effing kidding. It's underwater. You know, what else do I have to do?
What else could he do? I know, Aquaman.
Who else did you send? Connor, man?
You have to keep going back there. And then we just
his cinder block, he will swing it around his head.
We just came to the conclusion that Aquaman was pretty much useless.
Useless.
I mean, how many underwater adventures were there?
That is really a lousy superhero.
It was like, a submarine, went down. Okay, of course, you need Aquaman. But in general, he was just a waste of space.
Aquaman uses his powers of the deep. Yeah, because it's just awful. There's nothing else he could do.
And what makes it worse is he's more like the guy who drives the van who goes and gets the migrant workers. As soon as he dives in, then he starts telling all the whales, the dolphins, the eels to do all the dirty work for him, and he just sits there. He's like a foreman. What kind of superhero is this guy?
He's directing everyone.
That's all he's doing.
Never really thought about it that way.
He's a lazy F.
Not a lazy superhero.
Aquaman, yeah, he really stinks.
Okay, there's a lot going on here. Let's go to Indiana, Fort Wayne, and talk to John. What's up, John?
Hey, John. Hey, John. Hey, Owen. Hey.
What's
I love
up?
the show, man.
Oh, thanks, John.
First of all, thanks for the free preview week.
Oh.
Yeah, we started that today, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir.
I don't think
telling everybody about it.
Oh, well, we appreciate that. I don't think it's a big deal because it's only $2 extra a month to listen to us.
I know some of these pansies out here don't want to pay $2, but I think this week they'll say, okay, it's definitely worth $2. I mean, 7 cents a day, right?
It's only 7 cents a day. That's all we ask. Yes, if you get 7 cents of humor a day from us, then it's worth picking up our channel.
Jimmy, I think you're a genius. I love the analogies.
Oh, thank you very much.
Love you.
Thanks
a lot for the
I
show,
love
guys.
you.
All right, thank you, John.
Unfortunately, my personal life is in the toilet, but I appreciate your kind words.
Speaking of which, we'll get into that next. Bob the trucker from New Mexico. Don't answer his question because we do have to go to break here, but he'll
tease.
Yeah, he'll set up Act 2. Go ahead, Bob.
How you guys doing?
Good. Go ahead.
How you guys doing?
Hey, Jimmy.
Yes,
I
Bob.
want to know if you got lucky with that porn star the other day.
Oh, right.
Bob, we will answer that and many other questions in a few minutes. You're not going to believe how that turned out. I was laughing all morning long. All morning long.
Because you're a scumbag. I was not laughing. I felt
I
sympathy.
openly laughed at Jim.
No, it's good. I'm glad you enjoyed.
And Jim brought in a message from his mom. You're not going to believe. You're not going to believe this message from Jim Norton's mom.
All around, not a good weekend for you, Jim?
Dude, I really, really should blow my brains out. I am worthless on every level. Every level.
All right, well, we'll get into it in a few minutes. Just to wrap up the EverQuest discussion for today, let's say hi to Philly. What's up, Philly?
Guys.
What's up, man?
Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, Am, when you're on EverQuest, when you encounter ice monsters, do you cast a Steve spell to defeat them?
Yes, I have my Steve spell, which I then pull out and cast and melt him. It's amazing. Big ice monster walking around. He's wearing his flaming shirt and flaming hat and just melting under it.
All right, thank
I
you,
don't
buddy.
like the ice monsters. They melt on the equipment.
All right, you guys are listening to the Opie and Anthony free play all week long right here on XM 202. To continue to receive the channel 202 on your XM radio, you'll need to add Opie and Anthony to your XM account. You can do that by calling 1-800-XM-RADIO. Or you can subscribe online. Just go to their website, okay? Or our website, xmradio.com, I believe.
Right.
In honor of Anthony, I guess we got to play a little fag talk.
Great.
And then we'll talk about Jim Norton's weekend. We'll talk about Friday. We'll talk about what happened with the intern. We'll talk about what Washington told us that we're not allowed to do anymore with our interns. Lots and lots of things to get to. Stay there.
This program funded by the British Arts Foundation.
Hello, welcome to another edition of Fag Talk, the show where we talk about fags, or as they call them in America, cigarettes. Let's not waste any more time. Let's bring out Bob the Fagman. Bob, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's wonderful to have you here.
Great to be here.
And what a wonderful subject it is today as I looked over the notes before the show.
Right.
And it's sharing a fag into your bed.
After you've just made
Right,
love.
now explain, right.
You're with your spouse, your significant other, or your boy or girlfriend, whichever
Right.
it may be. And afterwards, after that intimate moment,
Right.
what better way than to share a fag with your lover?
Exactly,
Pull
right.
the fag into bed and
Right.
suck on it together.
What you've got to do is keep a fag nearby.
Right.
Pre-arrange this, you
In
know.
the room, right.
Right, after you're done, say to your lover, would you like to share a fag with
it's
me?
very, very important to
Right.
ask your lover, especially if you're not that familiar. Maybe this is a first girl.
That's right.
You don't want to scare them. So you just say, would you mind if we brought a fag?
Into the bed,
Right.
for us to suck on.
To suck on
You know,
together.
I'll suck a little, you suck a little,
Right.
I'll suck, you suck,
One
back
together,
and forth, right,
not-
sucking.
not-
It's not like a roll over and go to sleep. No, no, there's
no,
one
no.
more thing. Let's have a fag
Right.
between us.
It's the one common ground that we all have, is enjoying a good suck on a fag.
Suck on that fag.
Love the fag, enjoy the fag together.
Suck, give the fag a suck.
Right.
Pass it over to your lover, let your lover suck on the fag, and back to you. It's wonderful. It's very intimate.
Oh, yes, it is. It's
Nice.
been a wonderful show.
Very nice. Oh, Bob, thank you so much for being here. Join us again. We're out of time. Next time, right here on Fag Talk. Thank you. Thank you so much.
For 7 cents a day, you can get Opie and Anthony. Or feed this little kid with the flies on his face. But you want to laugh, don't you? You don't want to be depressed watching starving children. So turn them off and turn on Opie and Anthony.
And we'll send you a photo of the child you're helping in the outfit of your choice.
Because your mom still buys your underpants.
Turn down your TV.
Opie and Anthony.
Good morning, little pooper.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Want to say hi to everyone that's just trying us out as part of the free play week, Anthony. Oh. They're trying us out, deciding if they want to add this channel to their current account.
We've decided to go with the tactic of, the same tactic used by the drug dealer at the schools. Give them the free crack, a little bit of the free crack
Give
at
'em a little
first.
piece.
Nah, here, this is for you. Nah, free of charge, man. You like it? Just come back and let me know.
Yeah.
That's all.
And I guess the channel's going to be filled with a lot of our best of material from the first 2 months here at XM Satellite Radio. I mean, this stupid show will replay a few times today, and then in between there'll be best ofs and things like that. So you can get a real taste of what we do here.
Right.
As we attempt the greatest comeback in radio history.
Then if you like it, remember who gave it to you for free.
That's right.
And you just come back.
Your pals Opie and Anthony. So Friday we did cherry darts for a MyFi. We're going to have another MyFi to give away sometime this week. I think we're going to do the Rich Voss thing. Voss is coming in, tomorrow or Wednesday? And
sorry, I was distracted by the morning wreck.
Oh,
we have the morning wreck every morning here on the show.
Wow, this looks like a bad one.
That
huh?
car is in half.
No, I mean, it's not funny, but the average person doesn't see this stuff because by the time they wake up and start watching TV and driving in, they just hose these accident sites down, and you have no idea that happened unless you're related to the people in that crash.
They by rush hour they have hosed it down and gotten everything off the road, and people are commuting.
That looks like a really, really bad one.
Yeah, that was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, we've talked about this. Oh, your mic's not even on. Sorry. This is one thing we've learned about getting up nice and early. That these incredible wrecks every single overnight.
every single overnight.
And most of them are probably drunk driving or something, and then by the time the average commuter is awake watching their morning news, that this is long gone. This is old news, and they hose down the highways, and it's business as usual.
Yeah, we get the live shot, and I'm looking right at a TV, so every single morning there's just carnage on the street.
Why is that car split in half, though? I mean, what
that
is it,
one
one
was-
of Ben's turds?
Oh, yeah, we haven't even...
Wow, we didn't even touch on that.
We haven't even touched on Ben yet? All right, well, let's finish the thought. So Rich Voss is coming in tomorrow, Wednesday. We've been asking people what they would do...
Tomorrow, Wednesday.
Tomorrow or Wednesday.
Oh,
I just
okay.
threw that. I guess tomorrow, Wednesday. And we've been asking people what they would do for a MiFi. You could go to opieandanthony.com or foundrymusic.com and tell us what you would do for a MiFi. We're taking your better suggestions. And this one guy came up with a great one. We have this friend, Rich Voss, and Voss has some weird thing that's happening behind his ear. It's some kind of old cyst or something that leaks.
An old cyst that somehow holds garbage juice, and it stinks when he rubs his little rotten turtle toes fingers over
He's
it.
at it for years. He rubs behind his ear and then makes people smell his finger. And from what I hear, I refuse to smell it. Everybody else has.
I've smelled it, and I started dry heaving.
Yeah.
I've seen 3 people puke.
Yep, just by smelling this. It throws off this odor.
Yeah.
That's like what? Garbage juice?
It's like
and dead
sour
animal.
and cheese. It's like a cheesy, it's a meaty odor. It violates you on a weird level.
We used to say it smelled like rotten grape jelly. Remember? It's so much worse than that.
I say grape jelly. You know, I say grape jelly just to get people to smell it.
Right.
I'm like, dude, it smells like grape jelly, and then they go, oh, grape jelly's not bad, and then they get the putrescence of what is really behind his ear.
That's his gag to get people to smell it, saying it smells good, like grape jelly.
Well, I
and
think
then they go
everyone
to
has
smell
smelled their belly button if you haven't washed it in a day or two. That's nothing compared to what's going on behind his ear. Nothing. So one of our fine listeners decided he would take one for the team for a MiFi. He's going to smell it live on the show tomorrow or Wednesday. And then he's going to, lick his finger or something like that? Or suck his
He has
finger?
to suck his,
He's
after he
gotta
smells
suck
it.
the finger that-
I even think he should have to, Voss should be able to rub his awful finger under the guy's nose, like on the stash.
So it just stays there?
Yep, especially when it scrubs soap on his face.
And then I think he's going to do like a booger cracker or something.
Oh, one of Voss's awful boogers, too?
Yeah, this is really scheming me out again.
Why?
I'd rather not speak of it.
All right.
So if you have something good you want to do for MiFi, you got to get a hold of us through the old email.
How about this? Voss, he has to eat one of Voss's boogers off a little 1-inch cube of banana.
That sweetens it up a little too much.
You're right.
That
Good
makes
point.
it easy. It's got maybe on a little like cracker or
I
something.
think a little quarter of a Ritz cracker.
Or on a little Wheatie.
Yep.
Get a little Wheatie.
A Wheatie?
And you don't eat the Wheatie. Just tip it back like a clam. And you suck it down.
All right. You're getting people sick. So we did cherry darts for MiFi on Friday. It was a huge success. We had a couple porn stars in here, Star and Candy.
Yes.
And they were completely nude on our lesbian couch over there. And they had their balloon knots in full view of our fine contestants. And
they were kneeling on the couch with their heads kind of over the back end of the couch. So it revealed a beautiful target for our contestants to shoot the cherry darts at. And they were shooting at their little balloon knots. And we did come up with a winner. What the hell's his name? It was our only black listener, right?
Justin.
Common name for a black guy?
Yeah, we were amazed that the
nice guy
won the whole contest,
Yes.
but
yeah.
No, he did great, and he won his MiFi.
It was an exciting finish, too. Very close.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And Candy, we all took a liking to Candy, I believe. Nothing wrong with Star.
She had a husband with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with a big mule, apparently.
Oh, that was the problem.
I just wasn't into her because she wasn't as hot as Candy.
Really? I like
Candy was very young.
Candy's only been in the porn business 3
She
months.
was tight.
She was 20 years old from Cleveland, and her fantasy is to film a porno with midgets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so far, I went through about 500 to 600 emails over the weekend. Now, one midget wants to do a porn star and be famous in this movie.
Watched a show on midgets over the weekend, by the way. It's
Yeah?
on, I think, HBO On Demand or something. And it was a whole show. They show 4 midgets and what their lives are like. One guy's a caretaker, kind of cleanup guy at some, I don't know, it's one of those boarding houses.
Like a bed and breakfast? Yeah.
That's it, yeah. And his life is just a living hell. And another guy's an orthopedic surgeon. Pediatric orthopedic surgeon, and he's a doctor. He gets his little midget hands.
I've seen that guy.
Stands up on the little stool and does his thing. Another one was a girl that decided to get her legs and arms stretched surgically over the course of years and years. Like, I don't know, she was 11 when they started and 17 when they finished.
Yeah, they got those metal things on or whatever.
They
and
put these big brackets around their legs, break the bone.
Yeah, and then they just slowly twist it a centimeter every week or so.
Little quarter turn of a screw every day.
Oh, it's every day.
Yeah, but it's a little like nothing a day. What they do is break the bone, and then as the bone's trying to heal, you keep spreading the break apart a little bit at a time, so it's constantly trying to regrow the bone to connect itself with the other half that's constantly going away.
And how many inches did she gain?
She grew a foot.
A foot?
So she was a fidget, and
was
then
that
she
the
was
same
just a
special
short
with the
chick.
truck driver that did the same thing?
No.
And he looks all weird now because they were able to
They do look a little weird.
They were able to add a foot onto him as well?
It wasn't the same show. It was the one, though, with the woman that's short even for dwarfs.
Yeah.
And her fingers were just a mess. They also have this problem, that's why their fingers are so weird, where the joints are fused. And the thumb is called floating. It doesn't do anything. It just hangs there. So they got to grab things between like their pointer and middle finger. And she was about 2 feet tall.
And she was dating a guy who's about 4'11".
Yeah, he was really short.
Never felt like a man before until he met this little tall abortion. And this is the beauty. I was watching this with Bob Kelly in his apartment.
Oh boy, that must have been fun. Yeah.
And what happened was the guy asked her to marry him in front of her family. And she, of course, got excited, and she went, "Oh!" And her little arms flailed back and forth, and she hugged him, and they went to his shoulder. She couldn't hug him. And I look over at this awful Mexican Bob Kelly, and he's crying.
Stop it.
I wanted to bite his nose off and spit it in his face. He was crying.
Look,
crying.
When I was watching it last night, I was tearing up also, but it was from laughing so hard. It's the exact part you're talking about. She goes, "Oh," and you know how a girl, you ask her to marry you. You've seen this on TV shows. They put their hands in front of their mouths and go, "Oh my God!" And they're like they're blotting tears from their eyes, and they grab their face. This girl, she could not get her hands to her face. Her arms are too short. So picture her arms trying to get to her face. They're about shoulder level, just shaking. These little meaty palms.
She looked like a baby T-Rex.
Yeah, a little baby T-Rex.
A stuffed animal T-Rex.
Oh, those puffy hands and that little nubbin fingers of hers with those little disgusting nails at the end that she has done at the manicurist that you know when she goes in to have her nails done, the person goes, "Oh, I got to hold that mitt for an hour and take care of this." They're just these little nubs coming off of this muffin.
Little Disney character hands. Little fat Mickey Mouse fingers.
There should just be 3 fingers and a thumb there.
What they should do is wrap her hand up with duct tape so no one has to look at it. Here, just point at what you need, stupid. We'll get it for you.
And she drove a car. She actually drove a car, and they had these huge pedal extenders because her feet barely came off the edge of the seat. Like her ankles were at the edge of her car seat. So these pedals had to come all the way up to where your crotch would be. A normal person would be. That's where her pedals were. She's driving a car. The sickest little show. I was laughing.
I howled.
And Bob Kelly was
He
crying.
dropped a tear, this emotional boob. when that little she was just so happy to be getting married, and I'm howling at those little butterfly wing arms just flailing, old hummingbird wing arms just back and forth. That's right, you little thing that should have been hangered when you were first conceived. Fly away. You'll fly back to school now.
I was seeing laughs from thalidomide babies at her little arms.
Oh, she really should be behind a dumpster at a Planned Parenthood. Oh, sorry.
Anyway,
okay.
So we're talking about Candy, the porn star, the 20-year-old porn star. She's in the business only 3 months so far. She wants to film this porno with midgets.
Yeah.
Like kind of a Snow White thing in Central Park.
Right.
And have a bunch of midgets bang her.
How cool would that be to watch?
And I got enough confidence in our radio show. I said, we will cast this porno for you.
Do you think
we will find midgets that will bang you?
Do you think they listen to this program or would listen after one of those little...
I'm thinking the friends of the midgets, though.
You're thinking the friends of the midgets?
They will get the job done for us.
They're truly friends of the midgets. Do you think they're listening to this?
Hey, let's be honest, man.
I think we're turning off the midget demo.
Pretty much everyone wanted to bang Candy. I mean, she was just unbelievably hot. she's not worn out yet, like most porn stars that come marching through here. She's
still perky.
Still very perky. I mean, she was a mere teenager only 3-4 months ago, Anthony.
20 years old, right.
Yeah, everything looked A-OK on her.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got to, rewind a little bit. So the show Friday was a success, and then I got on the phone with Washington to kind of discuss the free play week. They're all nervous that we're going to have, live sex acts and all sorts of stuff on the program.
Yeah, the phone meetings are great with that. Hey, guys, because they try to be nice. Yeah. They don't want to. I think they're a little frightened, and they're trying to be diplomatic at the same time.
They're paranoid that we're going to say fuck a lot.
But we're not.
They're paranoid about that. They're paranoid about live sex acts.
They just don't want the live sex. So instead of going, guys, free play week, just knock it off with the live sex. It's
Hey guys, we're all there. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Glad you could take time out from your schedules for this meeting. We just want to talk a little bit about the free play week, and we've been teeing some stuff up, and we just think perhaps we could keep a little more creativity in the program without having to go to certain areas of the show that you do occasionally go to.
You guys are very clever.
Talented.
Maybe this week would be the week where you show off your cleverness.
Right.
Shut up.
To be a little more clever.
Right. Maybe be a little funnier.
Yeah.
Because that's easy to do.
They just don't want sex.
We'll just be funnier this week. Because being funny is just so easy.
And believe me, only the Opie and Anthony show. Only the Opie and Anthony show would even get people telling us to calm it down on satellite radio. It's satellite radio. It's satellite radio. This is where there is no FCC. It's the Wild West.
Well, they feel that because they open the channel to everyone, that some people are going to just kind of, their elbows are going to hit their XM satellite radio, and by accident it's going to go on 202, and we're going to be in the middle of some crazy sex act. And then, of course, the mom who's driving the minivan is going to have the kids in the back car. Can't believe what she's hearing. It's going to take her at least 5 minutes to turn the channel, and by that time, all the damage done to the kid, and now it's our problem, and XM Satellite Radio's problem.
Mommy, I want hooker. Nothing worse than when your kids are listening to that type of talk, and you're outside the van as it rolls backwards on the dock.
Down a little boat ramp. Yeah, blame us for that one, too. So they had to give us the talk on Friday. It's the free play week, very important for you guys in the company. So maybe if you could kind of keep it a little more highbrow than usual. And what we told them was, we'll think about it. Perfect answer. We didn't say yes or no. We'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
Which means we will do the show that we know how to do.
Yeah, if something comes up, we're going to do it.
So then the discussion goes to the show that we don't talk about anymore. How long have we been here? 2 months?
2 months, and we have one of those already?
We already have a show that we do not talk about anymore.
Eek.
And the big discussion was, you guys, we don't want you getting the interns late anymore.
Yeah.
I can't believe someone has to have this discussion with us.
2 months in.
2 months in. Guys, we are outraged down here in Washington. We could not believe what we were hearing. And as we move forward, we want to make a new rule. You cannot get the interns late anymore on your program.
Ouch.
Why?
I guess they have a problem with that in the work environment.
I guess technically they're employees. I don't know. Are they employees? Why can't we get our interns late? That's like a great fringe benefit. If you're shooting for an internship with the Opie and Anthony show, just the possibility that they may get you late is kind of cool, I'm thinking.
You don't get that at other places.
You don't get that at IBM.
No. You won't.
Fill in stupid company here. I went with IBM.
It's a good one.
Yeah? I should have said Apple or something.
No, IBM was
Those
fine.
boys down at IBM counting on us. The Captain Hook uniform.
So, I'm never going to say what happened on the show that we can't talk about anymore. I don't know if the intern actually got action.
Oh, no, of course not.
I have no idea.
I certainly don't know if I got any action in the other room after. Don't know that at all.
Right. I was looking at that couch, and an intern was in here, a girl was in here, but I don't know what was happening.
And quite honestly, after the show, I have no idea what happened.
I don't either.
I didn't see it for myself, so it's just all talk.
I had no idea what happened. I was too busy fielding everyone's phone calls. Oh, my God.
Dude, we're
we're screwed, right? Dude, we're screwed, right? I just flashed back to 2002. Dude, what do you think? What do I think? I think we're fired again.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
That was a phone call. I was at the diner, and I called Anthony, and he did say these words, "We are so fired."
Yeah.
I had to walk out of the diner because we were sitting down, and I had to take a dump, and I swear to God, I was so upset. I'm like, I'm going to shit my pants at the diner, at the table.
Just from being upset.
Just been being so annoyed in the filthy bathroom, I had to go home.
Yeah, so...
Ben, could I have the Lysol, please?
Did you fart already?
No.
No.
I did not.
It's the megaphone.
Oh, my God, has bad breath on it?
Smells like I was talking with my ass.
Oh.
I think it's from the onion bagel. Like, I can't talk into it right after I eat an onion bagel.
Stop licking the megaphone.
That's awful.
You ever scrape your tongue with your fingernail and sniff it?
Oh, I try not to.
No. All right, so that discussion was had.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
It smells like the Don Geronimo microphone.
Oh, doesn't smell that bad.
Who's he?
Yeah.
Someone from our past or something? I don't know who he is. So we had that discussion, Anthony, and they're like, please do not get the interns late anymore. And little did I know, as I'm having that discussion and saying, yeah, no problem, we got it all under control up here, our own intern was banging one of the porn stars.
Yeah.
But I guess we could discuss this on the air because it did happen off hours.
Right.
It did happen when after all the microphones were turned off and the lights were turned off in the studio and everyone went home.
It's on
and I don't
his
think
own
it was
time.
It was on his own time, and I don't think it. Yeah. It
But
didn't
isn't
happen
it
on the
our
premises,
time?
right? Didn't happen on the premises.
Didn't interfere with his job?
No, not at all. So what happened was after the show, or near I guess during the last hour of the show, as Candy's in the studio all hot and naked and stuff, she's like, "Oh my God, your intern Noah is so cute, so cute. I want to do him."
Well, you got to give her that.
He is a dish.
She's knowledgeable.
That kid's got a smile on him, I'm just saying.
And so I didn't think anything of it, and I just we went across the street, had some breakfast, and I guess at that point you were like hooking up with her or whatever?
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit.
A little bit. I want to, I think I should take this time to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to work at the Opie and Anthony show.
How does the intern get to bang the porn star?
Well, she took a liking to him.
Where did the banging take place?
My place. I live across the river, Jersey.
So she went home with you and you got to bang a porn star?
Yeah, we were hanging out for most of the weekend.
Most of the weekend?
Yeah.
The whole weekend?
Yeah. She's a good kid.
Good kid.
No, we had a good time.
Dude, you banged the 20-year-old hot, I've only been in the business 3 months porn star from Cleveland.
Yeah.
And you're taking my coffee order today? I think I should be getting him coffee.
No.
I look at him differently today. He's not just the guy that gets coffee.
No.
He's the guy that bangs hot porn stars.
Banging a porn star. Now
I've never banged a hot porn star. Have you, Anthony?
No, I can't say I ever had a porn star. Was the pressure on knowing that she's a professional?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a little bit to get, into the scenario.
Really?
Once or twice, I'd say, before, you're really there.
Was she happy with the merchandise and the
seems
performance?
like she's all right.
Yeah.
She seems like she had a good time. We talk.
I wonder if we should get her on the phone. We got her phone number?
She sent some emails, actually, to you guys thanking you for the opportunity to be here and have a good time.
Opportunity to have sex with you.
Yeah, thanking us for being able to bang our intern.
That's so funny because she is
I don't know if I could
a
bang
porn star.
I don't think I could bang a porn star.
She is in porno movies, but the fact is she's also a 20-year-old girl that wanted to hook up with someone she found attractive here.
Dude, she's a nympho. You could just tell by looking at her.
Oh, yeah.
When she grabbed Norton's crotch, she just went flush in the face. She was just,
That was probably revulsion and hatred.
She wanted action right at that moment.
Well, apparently not. not that kind of action. Not Jim Norton action.
So did she teach you any new tricks?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was definitely, probably the best sex I've ever had.
Wow.
Did you wear a bag?
Oh, yeah. No,
Rookie.
we're very safe.
Why?
Or a
You
bag.
here?
Well, no, I
we're
did
very
actually.
safe.
I saw
we're
her.
We're now
work.
going out. We're very safe.
She had her paperwork in her purse, actually. So, I saw it.
The AIDS test
Yeah,
paperwork?
yeah, all that
She
stuff.
just, when was it done?
Last month.
She just carries around her AIDS paperwork?
All girls in
Isn't
the
that
business do.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
And you got her number in your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I don't have paperwork. I just carry around a picture of a girl I fucked 6 months ago. Look, she's not thin.
She looks healthy.
So it took a while to
get into the game because there's a lot of pressure there. There's a lot of pressure there.
Of course, you got to look at some of the films that she's been in and the guys that she's with. You're talking, the baby's arm clutching an apple kind of manhood, and then was she open? Let's just say, read between the lines. Was she open to all forms of sex?
She was. Yes, she's experienced.
Experienced? Let's just say, was there any point in the evening where maybe you were looking at the part on the back of her head?
Well, there's a lot of fun things that went down. I don't want to be too graphic about it.
Why?
I'm just like I'm a nothing.
Dude,
I'm a little nothing.
She's a porn star. Who cares? Give us the details.
Yeah, what happened?
No, just pretty much, just the basic straight stuff.
Did you do the old dirt road?
She's an exhibitionist, though, and I'm not. Absolutely not. We were going shopping at one point, and she wanted to do something in the basement of, like, a furniture store.
We think the vestibule of a church is a good place to start for public sex.
Wait, you guys hung out all weekend, went shopping and all that?
Yeah, a little bit.
And she wanted to have sex in public?
Like a date, I guess. Yeah, she wanted to
like
do
a
some
movie.
stuff in public.
It's like a movie plot.
What is going on?
They go shopping.
But look at me.
Did you go to FAO Schwartz and the two of yous kind of do the tap dance on the piano keyboard? No? It's sort of the Christmas season, so a little Christmas shopping.
No, actually.
No?
We did not. But
Did you sing a duet? Baby, it's cold outside. What the hell? Did you fall for her?
No, I mean, she's a good kid. I like her. She's a good girl. But I mean,
fell for her a little bit.
no Richard Gere jokes.
How old are you, sir?
23 next week.
23.
She's 20.
Kid. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Same birthday as the guy who got hit in the head with a boat, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
You traded birthdays?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
We talked.
We left her a voicemail. Maybe she'll call later today.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get her side of the story. But, man, did she have the big O?
A couple times. Supposedly 5. But, she's pierced in all sorts of places, so there's not.
Yeah, how did those work out for you?
Oh, I mean, I lost my virginity to a girl with multiple piercings. So,
Down there?
I'm okay with that, yeah. But,
do you think the
it's easy.
orgasms were real? Because, she is an actress,
she's
technically.
A screamer. Oh, wait. I'm not sure if they're still there, but I'm kind of.
Why are you taking your pants? Oh, he's not taking his pants off.
Wow, wait a minute. You got, scratches and black and blues on your back.
She's brutal.
She was scratching your back like that?
A little violent.
Yeah. Wow. That's some
yeah, so thanks a lot, you guys. Appreciate it.
Well, that sounds like a fun time.
You're very... Oh, Jesus.
If you want an internship with the Opie and Anthony Show...
I think I might apply for one.
Email bensparks1027@yahoo.com. We get our interns laid.
Jeez. What are you panicking about, Ben?
Oh, we got her? We're just waiting to get her on the phone here. Oh, my God. This is just...
There she is.
All right, hold on. I got to
Ben was panicking.
Yes. Candy.
Yes.
What the hell happened after the show?
Oh, why don't you ask know about that?
What?
We've been talking about it.
Yeah, he just showed us the scratch marks on his back. They haven't healed yet.
Sorry about that.
And he said you had 5 orgasms. Were they real orgasms?
More than that.
Were they real?
I said plenty more than that.
And they were all real orgasms, huh?
Of course.
Ooh. And he said that you guys want to have sex in public at a furniture store, or you did, and he said no to that.
Let me.
What were you guys doing at a furniture store?
It was like we were shopping around town.
Picking out
they're already shopping for their apartment.
A dining room table? We could bang on that.
So, Candy, you like Noah, huh?
Very, very much so.
Oh. I think we got a love connection.
How's that going to work out if you're a porn star?
Really?
How isn't that going to work out? I can come visit.
So this isn't something that's, one and done? You guys might see each other again?
Oh, we will definitely be seeing each other.
Yeah, I hope so.
This is like a plot for a movie. Porn star bangs intern.
What are your feelings there, Noah? Are you a little nervous maybe about getting attracted to her a little more?
Actually,
if you see each other a little more, maybe her lifestyle?
Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about that. And, Richard Gere jokes aside, I'm fine with that.
You got a gerbil in your ass? Huh? Yeah. Oh, I thought the other Richard Gere joke. Okay, I got you.
Candy, so how does he rate as far as his sexual performance?
Excellent.
And you've banged a few professionals in your short time, right?
Plenty of professionals.
And no one knows what he's doing, huh?
Noah is absolutely amazing.
Did you teach him anything new? Any new tricks?
We'll get there.
We'll get there?
I have only had
Wait, you
2 days
didn't?
with him.
How many different positions did you guys try?
Oh, no. We were very straight and narrow.
Oh.
For now. I'm waiting
For
for
now.
after the AVM.
We'll end up
maybe.
breaking you, don't worry.
What?
I said we'll end up breaking Noah, don't worry.
Okay, and I guess, I don't know, as far as like how he rates with other porn stars, is our boy packing or what?
He is very, very well endowed.
Oh!
The mule update. Wow.
I'm like blushing. I can't take this.
All right, well.
You have some blood that can go to your face? Some left in that body of yours? Wow.
Oh, all right, well. So it looks like you enjoyed your time in New York there, Candy.
Very, very much so.
And you pretty much spent the whole weekend with Noah.
Yeah, so up until the time I left, I was there as much as possible unless I had to work.
Unless I had to work.
Yeah, that.
What kind of work did you have to do in New York?
Well, what kind of work do you think?
Wow, so wait a minute. She was at your place, Noah, right? And you guys are hanging out, shopping for furniture, having sex, and then all of a sudden a beeper or phone goes off, and she goes, I gotta go to work.
I gotta go.
So you go, bye, honey, and she leaves, and then she comes back how much later?
An hour or two.
An hour or two later.
About hour and 20 minutes, I'm thinking. 10-minute cab ride
and
to and fro.
Have you made a romantic path of rose petals to the shower for her to follow?
Sometimes they just talk about football,
petals,
Anthony.
The rose petals were from the front door of his apartment right to the shower.
Right to the shower. And then, but sometimes they just talk about football.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's just hanging out, having a burger.
What kind of furniture were you shopping for? Mouthwash and a bidet?
Wow, that is something. You know what it is?
What were you feeling?
I know what it is now.
Huh.
It's absolutely risky business. It's the movie Risky Business. That's what was going on.
Actually,
he's in the house, hanging out with the chick. She's still got work to do.
Were you jamming your Tangerine Dreams greatest hits CDs?
Did you slide in on your socks wearing only your underwear and do a little dance?
Yeah. Little Bob Seger in the background. There it is.
Here comes Noah sliding in. Yeah. Look, Noah's dancing.
He's getting the apartment all set while she's out with some other guy.
Went to the furniture store to find something to put that big glass egg on. Sure. Parents are away.
Guido the killer pimp.
Did you drive the Porsche around?
Oh.
Like lease.
The lease. Right. Okay. Oh, very good. So she went to work. How many times did she go to work?
Once. No, she left on Friday night for most of the night, and then once on Saturday.
So she came back Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon?
No, Saturday. Well, Saturday we spent most of the day together, and she had to leave for most of the evening, and then she came back later at night. Actually, twice you came back, didn't you?
Was there any
twice.
Was there any jealousy going on in your head, knowing that know none?
No
jealousy.
No, we're no illusions here.
Yeah.
Know what's
Work
going
is
on.
work, my dear.
Absolutely.
That boy has no illusions.
God, this is a great story. All right. Well, thank you, Candy. Anything else you want to add?
What'd you do when she was gone?
Yeah, really cleaned up, I think. Put things back in place, move the bed back to the wall.
Hanging around the house, looking at his watch.
Yeah.
Called the 1-800-AIDS hotline just to make sure everything's okay.
Oh, my
Sorry.
Hi, Candy. Noah again.
No, I have my
Leaving a message.
Please call them.
I don't know. Hope everything's going good at work. I miss you.
I miss you, right?
Miss you.
Can you call me on the break?
Call me back. I'm at the house. Just call me.
Okay, bye.
Hi, Candy. No again. Leaving a message. Boy, you've been at work for a while. Just wondering if you're coming back. Chinese tonight? Okay, give me a call back. I'm just a little worried about you. All right, baby. I'll talk to you later.
Wasn't anything like that? You weren't thinking you should call her or something,
No,
make
sir.
sure she's okay?
It's
Because, there's some riffraff out there that, It's almost like going out with a cop or something. Cop has to go out on the job. You don't know. Maybe that's the night.
All right.
You know. So
well, thank you, Candy. We might call you back. All right, because this story's still developing, obviously.
That's perfectly fine, dear.
And we're still looking for midgets for your porno. Okay.
Please do so. And I will talk to all of you soon and have Noah call me when he gets a second.
All right.
Oh, I will. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah.
Bye, boys.
Bye.
All right. Why don't you go talk to Candy? Because now I'm going to do the second half of the story, which makes it even better.
Which makes it even more brutal.
She pretty much just admitted that she was, look, she wasn't filming a movie in New York City.
No.
She was making some extra cash.
Making some cash. Spending a little time with some gentlemen.
Right. So now it's like open game.
Yeah. No, Ben, you don't even know the half of it.
No, you have no idea.
Ben's laughing already. He's laughing at Jimmy, but he doesn't even know the half of it.
This is where this is the portion of the show where we prove that Jim Norton's life is truly pathetic, just like he's been telling us for years.
Everyone thinks I exaggerate, and people don't understand that from head to toe I am garbage.
I will be Bob Kelly with a tear dripping down my eye for this story because it is sad.
Anyone else notice that Norton had nothing to say to Candy?
Well, I didn't want to. Again, I don't C-block other guy. And if he's got a thing going, it's like I'm not going to jump in and say something stupid to ruin the mood.
If you were listening to Cherry Darts on Friday, it was obvious.
Plus, you didn't mention it. That's why I didn't mention it.
Yeah, I know. Well, now it's time to mention it. We were going to mention it anyway. I wasn't going to let this one slide.
You shouldn't.
No effing way. So it was pretty obvious that a lot of people took a liking to Candy because she's young, she's hot, she's only been in porn a few months, and she's obviously
willing to do anything.
She's obviously a nympho. She took a liking to Noah. But there's no secret when a girl comes in here, Norton will kind of feel these girls out and also feel them up.
Oh, cut it out, Hope.
And we got Candy to, mess with Norton's mule and stuff a few times during the show.
Through the pants.
And Norton was thinking there may be something there because she did get all, flushed after she touched your mule. You were thinking maybe that I might be able to get something going on here.
But not the way you think.
What do you mean?
We were joking around about, Norton likes to go out and pay for girls. And she's like, well, come on. Like, kind of like a joke.
Right.
But I knew it wasn't a joke. Mm-hmm. So I was under no illusions that, I think she likes me. I never make that error.
Okay.
Ever.
Well, see, I forget we're dealing with a professional.
Oh, yeah.
But I also know Jimmy
might
ask a girl, hey, you want to go out for a cup of coffee or something just to maybe get to know her a little better.
Yeah, at times, yeah,
right.
Sure.
But you weren't thinking that with her or anything?
No, I didn't get those vibes off her. I immediately knew, she's like, I'm an info, but I never really believed it. I know it's all about business.
Yeah.
At least the relation with me was about business, and that was perfectly acceptable as far as I was concerned.
All right.
So
she spent the weekend with Noah, though, and no money was exchanged.
Of course not, no.
She spent it because she found him attractive, and they spent the whole weekend having sex, shopping.
Having free sex, Anthony.
Free sex.
Candy the porn star had free sex with our lowly intern.
Right.
Who's pretty much a nothing trying to, learn about radio and things like that. No offense to Noah.
Knock a man down.
No offense to Noah. He's still a young guy, and he's, he's growing and learning every day.
Mm-hmm.
Norton wanted to have sex with Candy as well.
Yep. Well, why not?
And how much was it going to cost you?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I'll let you know.
Before Norton said, I just want to make it perfectly clear, lowly intern Noah, free sex
all weekend long
with hot 20-year-old porn star Candy.
Free sex all weekend long.
So much sex that he's saying no to sex in bathrooms in public.
Right. Scratches down his back.
He's
wild,
getting so
madman
much sex. There was a point where he had to say no mas.
No, not in the basement at the furniture store.
Right.
Well, as the day was progressing, she was indicating that she liked Noah. You could tell that she liked him.
Yeah.
And so I was going to ask for her number just to conduct some business.
Uh-huh.
But him and her were kind of talking, and to me that would have been like a C-block move. Not that she would have went for me over him, but that kind of adds a bad vibe if you're in the studio and everybody's like a vulture.
Sure.
So it was like, let it go. I'll talk to Joe later and see if she maybe wants to talk to me later. But I didn't want to make her uncomfortable because she seemed to have a vibe going with Noah. I'm not a blocker. Right. I hate cock-blocking guys.
Absolutely.
So I talked to Joe after. I'm like, hey, man, just call Candy. I would like to talk to her if she wants to. If she doesn't, tell her it's cool. No one's uncomfortable, whatever. Just give her my number. And so he talked to me like hours later.
So much for not whoring, by the way. Remember,
I know I'm a weak man, but I wanted
you were
to feel
swearing
it out.
off that?
Wanted to feel it out. So Joe calls me, goes, look, man, I don't know the deal. She said you could call her. He's like, I really don't know if she likes you or not. I'm not sure. I'm like, yeah, no problem. He stayed out of it. So I gave her a jingle. And
called her up.
Right after she got back from good old New Jersey. And I'm like...
yeah, when did you call her, like, exactly? What day and time was it?
It was Friday. It was sometime she had just come back into Jersey, obviously from having a lot of free young sex.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what was happening while you called her. Was she actually with?
No. I believe she answered the phone.
She just had free sex with him and left?
She probably got the call from Joe, knowing that I wanted to talk to her, but probably couldn't jot the number down because her mouth was all full of young intern mule. Young intern mule. Not
Without
15,
a thought of a buck in her head.
Not a thought of 15 years slaving in this motherfucking business. Not one thought. Not one thought about a social life thrown out to be good in comedy. Not one. Why would you think about that when there's abs and a smile? Why would you?
You might as well add that you were on VH1 this past weekend.
Who cares? MTV pilots, the Opie and Anthony show, the Tonight Show does it. None of it
You had a quick scene in Spider-Man. You know, I guess
it is as meaningless as I've been telling you for all these years. It's drivel. So we chat briefly on the phone.
The only thing Noah has going for him is good DNA.
Good-looking guy. Very handsome guy. And a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I like Noah.
You've got a great resume. He's got good DNA.
Yeah,
That's what it comes down to.
I have a mediocre resume, and he has great DNA. But it's one of many times I've lost to good-looking guys.
Right.
It's just the way it goes.
So she gave you a jingle back?
Well, no, she actually answered when I called.
Oh, okay.
So I'm talking to her for a second. I'm like, so how you doing? She's like, cool. I'm like, yeah, I would like to hang. And she's like, well, that could be arranged, which I immediately liked. Talk business.
Yeah,
I'm not some dummy who's like, hey, please. I'm 36 and she's 20. This is what made me want to just spit peas at her. I'm like, all right, well, let's talk about it. And she's like, well, I'm working for so-and-so. And she quoted the price, and I almost threw the phone out the window. She wanted $1,000.
Oh, Jesus. That she was giving the
$1,000 to have sex with him.
That she was giving the intern for free.
Well, no, to be fair,
the intern.
I said, look, that can't happen. It's too much. And then to be fair, she did say that she would do it for $500, which is quite a break when you think of the 23-year-old good-looking guy getting it for free.
All weekend, by the way.
All weekend
Not
long.
just an hour of her time.
Not just one load from you.
Like a free play.
Right. It was a free play weekend.
How many? Could you find out how many times Noah had sex for free with the porn star? I really want to rub this in today because I'm such an ass.
Maybe add it up in dollars and cents.
Right.
How much free sex he did get.
Oh, and how much, as opposed to how much it was? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what it would have run.
Cost me a pretty penny.
Oh. And Ben talking for the first time in a week. Yes,
6 times.
All right. Wow. So even with a discounted rate, that would have been $3,000 for her to put herself through the torture of sleeping with awful Jim Norton
for an hour.
That's the
only. No. Well, it's
for an hour. Let's not kid each other. For an hour.
But it's one load though usually, right?
Well, they call it cups in the business. They could have 1 or 2 cups. I don't know how they work it. An hour for me. I've never gotten off more than 1. For me, as soon as it's done, eat it.
So that's where he's doing the math. So it would have cost him $3,000.
The only thing that annoyed me, it wasn't the money issue. That's fine. It was the amount that she wanted. It's like, are you fucking crazy?
You were just in here. It's like, you know something? It's like we shared something professionally. It's like, how about a little discounted rate?
And
it's
if
like
you
the guy
tell me,
you know with the car dealer.
If you tell me 1,000 of 500 is discounted, I'll vomit on my own shoes. That's not a discount. You think I don't know how the business works? You quote high. You don't know how much money the guy has. They go, I'll do it for 500. But you could have. She could have. If she would have said 200 for just a little bit, not full, I would have said, yeah, all right. So it wasn't the amount that she wanted to charge you. That I really didn't care about. I don't take that.
It's like a businessman that's you've done business with him before, which is what she did here on our show, and then taking care of you, like I said, at the car dealership. The guy goes, hey, I could give you a little off on this.
Absolutely.
And she was so repulsed that she could not even bring it down to a normal
And she
rate.
couldn't even think in business terms of the amount of plugs I would have given her. I would have
Right.
been Pete Plug. All I would have talked about
Unfortunately, she was horrified by the one plug you would have given her. That the other ones didn't really matter anymore. Oh,
and
my
as
God.
revolting as this is, it's almost good because I tell you, people think I'm exaggerating or I'm crazy. It is exactly the way things are.
I completely understand, and I feel for you, Jimmy.
Don't. It's just my
no,
life.
I do.
What am I, 36? This type of stuff has been going on since probably the age of 12.
Right now, I am Bob Kelly, and you are that little midget with the hands flailing in front of you.
Ooh, she likes me.
Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Free for the intern. $1,000 discounted to $500.
That's what it's just a kick to the old fat appendix scar stomach.
Now I understand how you operate sometimes, and something like this could really throw Jimmy for a loop. Jimmy's an emotional guy sometimes. These things get to him.
Mm-hmm.
How did you then deal with this sort of rejection for the rest of your weekend?
Well, I handled it pretty well, considering that night I finally called one of my regulars. I did break down.
You did break down.
Broke down. I told you I'd be honest when I did, if I did.
So how many days did you last?
Maybe a week.
A week.
Oh, yeah, I think it was last Monday, right?
About a week.
Hey, you know what the good thing is, though? You did save yourself some cash.
I saved myself a lot of cash.
It's not like if you fall off the wagon and go to a whore, that you then have to pay the whores that you would have slept with. You know, that money is money in the bank.
And the girl I wound up hooking up with is a girl I've hooked up with many times. She's definitely in the top 3. She might be the best I've ever. So this one,
Wow.
it was fine.
Yeah.
It's not. If I could see her just like once in a while, I'd be totally cool with it. But it's my obsession.
Uh-huh.
Because then the next night I'm at the Comedy Cellar, and who comes down but my friend Dennis Hoff, who owns the Bunny Ranch. He's a good buddy of mine.
That's a good buddy to have.
He's been inviting me out for a year. I haven't been able to go. We're gonna do a contest with him, and he goes, "Hey man, we hang out for a while. I'm gonna drop him off at his hotel." And he goes, "Hey man, I know this real cheap place. Like, let me treat you." Now, who can say no to a treat?
A treat?
What am I, insulting?
No.
So we go. I didn't like the vibe of this place, though. It was upstairs. It was like 3 guys that could have been Latin kings or Mexican mafia guys just sitting up there. But I wind up going into the room with some Southern girl. Dennis pays, and she performs rather toothy oral treats on me. But I tipped her $50 to take the bag off. And she drooled into my ass crack like that little short-handed nothing playing harmonica. That's what it was like. That little midget. Woo! Those little arms. She should have been playing harmonica over my balls. That's how it would have been.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Oh, man.
And the only part with this girl I didn't like was I went to kiss her shoulder, and it smelled like somebody's bad breath. Like, obviously, some dirtbag had been in there
Had the
licking
same
her
idea.
shoulders. Yeah. Apparently, I'm not Ralph Romantic. I thought that was my original idea.
No.
That's unbelievable.
Some mess had been there before you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I had rejection all weekend. I'll tell you more. I don't know when we're going to break. I have to urinate very badly, but I had more rejection.
I have to urinate.
Did you have
really bad,
professional
too,
rejection also or something? You said that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go.
I want to get to this thing first.
I thought he was upset at
Yeah, we'll
the Billy Crystal thing you went through.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all. Yeah, see, so stuff like that. There's all kinds of devastation in his life this weekend. I feel bad for Jimmy.
We do want to talk about that, but I want to play the phone call from Jim's mom, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have to do this now? Can I pee?
I wish Kiss would come in to hold you
I
after
really
this
could
weekend.
use it right now. It's not even been a bad on the outside weekend. You look at it, you go, so what? Your life is good. My life is good. But it's just these things are confirmations of what I already know. Do you understand what I mean? It's almost like if you think you're the werewolf, and no, you're not a werewolf, you're a good person, and then you wake up with like blood under your fingernails and a little fur on your pillow. It's not devastating in itself, but you know you're a werewolf.
Just know you're a werewolf.
For me, it's the same thing, except I'm shit.
You start feeling good about yourself, where you are in life, your career, everything that's going on for yourself, and then something happens where you just, once again, you go, there. See?
Yep.
I knew it.
Jimmy Robinson had a point.
Oh, with his little cape.
Him and Helen were
saying,
absolutely right.
hate that kid.
Hate him.
Hate him.
All right, we could do part 2
bad.
after the break.
Yeah, I got to whiz bad.
Let him whiz.
We have a phone call from Jim's mom.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I haven't laughed this hard, and I couldn't tell you.
No.
I listened to the first 10 seconds of Jim Norton's mom's phone call to Jim, a concerned parent. I had to stop the tape, and I had to laugh for about 10 straight minutes.
Nice, wonderful lady. A lot like my mother, the way she talks to her son. about things, very
loving.
concerned, loving. And then, your son is Jimmy, or your son is the guy that made a couple have sex in a church.
Yeah.
It's just those instances where your mom can just remain so sweet, trying to guide you, and you're just a piece of crap.
Well, as a parent, how do you acknowledge to yourself that you did your best and the thing that you sweated for your whole life still likes to lie on the floor with bags and have his chest shit on? How do you accept that as a rational, loving parent?
Don't. You put it in your head and you try to twist it into something else.
Yeah, that's got to be a real be a real downer.
Your mom left a message on your machine, and she's just casually talking about your whoring. Yeah. It's just amazing.
That a mother has to do that. That a mother has to do
and
that.
It's the same tone, like, I'm worried about you.
Have you been studying for the SATs?
Are you eating enough? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you taking your vitamins? It's that same tone, but she's talking about whoring with her son. Oh. It's unbelievable. The only reason we're not playing it here is because, like Jim said, I have to take a leak like you wouldn't believe.
Let's go together.
All right, we'll go together. In the meantime, we'll do a little mashup, a little musical interlude here. I like this one. It's the Doors and Blondie getting together. Oh, nice. And we'll continue with Norton's Awful Life in just a few minutes.
XM News, talk, sports, and information. It's everything, all the time. XM 202. 6 monkeys at a turd throwing party.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
I'm chewing, trying to get some breakfast down. That's weird. That's the weird thing about doing pretty much commercial-free radio. You got to, create long breaks so you can get some food in your mouth.
Somehow, food in your mouth. Go to the bathroom.
All right, it's the Opie and Anthony Show. It's the O&A virus spreading across America, and we're kind of excited this week because you're listening to the Opie and Anthony free play all week long on XM 202. To continue to receive Channel 202 on your XM radio, you'll need to add Opie and Anthony to your XM account. You can do that by calling 1-800-XM-RADIO, or you can subscribe online, I believe, at xmradio.com. This is weird. Best of all, if you order this week, you'll get Opie and Anthony for the remainder of 2004 at no additional charge.
Oh.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
That's a savings of maybe 80 cents, I think.
80 cents?
You mean they're not going to charge you for the half a month?
Wow.
How about that?
Man, if anyone says XM doesn't know how to get things done, that is fantastic.
That's saving all about
And this is the
$1.
best part. It says, hurry, this special deal ends this Sunday.
Ooh.
Did they have to say that?
They can't just leave it. Uh-huh.
This is the big save yourself a shiny nickel promotion. And speaking of nickels, I have a spot the size of one of my pants because I heard this stupid Disturbed theme playing, and I just put my mule back in and dropped about a half a gallon of fluid.
He wasn't able to, you weren't able to shake it off?
No, and I could feel the cool, and it gets like a little chilly in your underwear, and every time my mule hits it, it feels like cold water splashing on me.
All right, getting back to the subject at hand, this is the funny part. Ben comes running in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
After that last break, the first email he gets is from a guy named Ricky. It just says, "Hello, Ben. I attached my resume with the email. Thank you very much." And, of course, the subject line says internship.
Yeah. He wants to be an intern.
Well, everyone wants to be an intern on the Opie and Anthony Show. Now that they know we get you laid.
Yeah, but,
with hot, young porn stars from Cleveland.
Yeah, there's plenty of interns around here that didn't go home with candy.
Right.
Just because you're an intern doesn't make a difference. I mean, you have to. She was the one that was attracted to him.
She sure was.
Yeah.
Let's just say Noah's not the first intern that got some action because of this radio show.
Of course not.
That's all I'm saying.
But,
$500.
there's a whole room full of guys in there.
A whole room full of eager guys just waiting for their chance at the porn star.
Yeah.
Half a thousand.
Half a thousand.
And Norton, to bang the same porn star that the intern did for free would have cost the gym at a reduced rate $500 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So the whoring is back on.
Nah, I'm going to try to stop that.
All kidding aside, Norton is trying to give up whoring. Spends a lot of money on it.
Right.
So I want to buy an apartment just because it's like I'm sick of paying rent. Sometimes you got to buy, it's like a mortgage. I got to get a mortgage, and I'm okay, but I don't want to keep wasting money.
So you lasted about a week this time around. That's not bad. That's a start.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Because I know you're pretty much doing it every night, right?
Yeah. I was on Craigslist last night because I didn't sleep. I slept till 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, so I did what I normally do on Sunday nights, which is just stay up. And I'm online, and I'm actually writing on my stupid blog finally, and I just, I'm like, I can't go to bed, so.
All right, so it didn't work out with Candy,
no.
obviously. So then you had to get one anyway, and she was pretty awful.
Two, yeah.
Oh,
No, she was great. The one I got was great.
Oh, you got two of them.
No, the one, my regular was fantastic. The one Dennis bought me, she was nice, but again, she gave like a nice drool hummer. A little toothy for my taste, but she couldn't even fake that she was enjoying it. She's so depressed to be there from the south.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I really was bummed out with her bad breath on her shoulder from some awful drunk who was licking her shoulder, probably whispering, "Mommy," in her ear.
Oh, God.
Although, let me be honest, if I knew this girl was going to run right back to Noah's place, I would have spent the $500. I absolutely would have put a batch in her hair.
Oh. Just as a fine how do you do?
Oh, I would have sent her back with like Statue of Liberty hair.
Is there an awkwardness between you and the intern now?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No, between guys like that, never.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So, yeah, the whoring thing.
I thought he was gay, actually.
Yeah, we all
thought he was gay. I'm glad to know he's not.
Oh, wow, there was that whole
we forgot
thing
to bring
going
that
on.
up when Candy goes, wow, that Noah's a cute intern. We're all kind of, no offense, Noah, but we're all kind of laughing like,
yeah.
Oh, boy.
But that's the whole guy response to a good-looking guy being around. You know?
Yeah,
They
you're
go,
right.
you must be gay.
Yeah, we kind of, not that it matters, we kind of thought maybe you were.
Really, no problems here, guys.
There were some rumors.
Break out Rent Boys. Let's hold chapters. Throw them at me.
He's feeling very confident today.
Cocky, if you will.
Oh. All right, well, we learned a little something about you.
Thanks.
Not that it matters, but we were thinking maybe out of all the interns that you might have been the one. I'm sure one of them was.
You're sure one of them is?
They're all looking at each other.
No man shaking their heads.
I always hope the best looking one is gay. That's the one you root for. I don't care how much pussy Nathaniel tries to get.
Take it out of the mix.
That 6'8" young Frankenstein looking psychopath. No one cares about him.
Jeez.
Just lumbering in there with like a checkered shirt.
Actually, it's down to Nathaniel and Derek because we know Danny's not either. I'm just saying. We just know.
All right. Well, I want to see Nathaniel and Derek take out their mules and do a little man-to-man docking.
And see who enjoys it that much more.
Yeah, just see who gets a rod first.
That one would be guilty as charged.
If we didn't have the new rule on the show where we can't get the interns laid, we would figure something out.
But
Who are
new
we
rule.
kidding? We're not listening to the gang in Washington.
New rule.
All right, so, the whoring has become a subject on this show with Norton because he really wants to stop. And I guess your mom and dad listen to the program every day?
I knew that would be a mistake, too. I knew it.
Why? They listened to the show when it was for free, didn't they?
Yeah, I know. I just knew it, though. Like, I knew.
Yeah.
You can't let your parents listen. You know how much sex I've lost from regular girls? Because when I talk about it on the air, when I write on the computer, I mean, it's just there's no girl wants to date me after hearing this. How can they?
Oh. Well, your mom's very concerned, and she left a little message on your machine.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to play it all the way through.
Yeah.
It's just a sweet mother concerned about her son.
All right, here's the tape.
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. And you were talking about giving up, the ladies of the evening.
Ladies of the evening. This is where I stopped the tape earlier. I'm going to lose it again. Because it's your mom. She doesn't want to say whores or hookers or ladies of the evening.
Ladies of the evening.
Like she read that in one of her novels, one of those romantic novels where they make everything all nice.
Yeah. Oh.
I know you're trying to give up partaking in the world's oldest profession.
Is there any guilt on your part about what your parents have to think?
Well, I feel bad that I'm so honest, but no, I have no guilt. I love
Yeah.
my parents. I get along great with my parents. No, I don't.
I've
have
hung out
guilt.
with Jimmy's parents. They are the nicest, sweetest
No,
people you'll ever meet.
I know, but the fact that they even have to make phone calls like this.
Yeah, I do feel a little bad. Not only that, but my mom has to look at her like her librarian friends.
Right.
My mom's a librarian. She just retired. She's a librarian. She's got to look at her
librarian.
friends, make eye contact. Oh, your son, toilet chest.
I gotta start this over again.
Yeah,
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. And you were talking about giving up, the ladies of the evening, which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something.
Dr. Phil?
How does Dr. Phil get into this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because she's a mom. She watches Dr. Phil. She picks up some tidbits of psychiatry and decides she's going to help her boy.
I have to know what Dr. Phil says about weak-chinned man with fat tits and prostitute habits. What does Dr. Phil say about that?
What would Dr. Phil say there? Mom?
She gets her advice from Dr. Phil, and she's going to pass it along to her little son.
Little Jimmy.
Get off those ladies of the night. It's a good thing. Keeping it positive.
Jimmy Robinson and Helen say that if you want to replace something with... God, am I an ass?
You want to replace Monster Rain.
Which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something. So I was thinking, you have that nice gym downstairs. And, just for like 20 minutes to half an hour and you would feel better. Use that. And also there's gyms in New York you could go.
Oh, she's trying to kill two birds with one stone here, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's gyms in New York. The nice gym you have downstairs.
You have a nice gym downstairs.
Instead of banging a hooker for 20 minutes, why don't you jump on the treadmill?
Anything could have been downstairs. Zarqawi's beheading equipment. You could go down there, just lop off the head of an imperialist.
Just, replace it with something.
Yes.
Oh, man. I'm going to be laughing in my sleep tonight.
Dr. Phil.
Could go, you could exercise, and you would feel a whole lot better. You'd lose a little weight, you'd tone up, and you relieve, tension and stuff, and you'd be meeting other people. I don't know, honey. I just thought it might be a good thing. I'm sorry, I'm interfering. I know. I'm thinking of you. Nobody.
You could work out, tone up. I wouldn't have to be embarrassed to be seen with you.
Yeah, maybe you could not look like Philip Seymour Hoffman in Boogie Nights when you wear a half shirt. She's telling me to tone up. Let's translate that. Maybe if you got in the gym, Noah wouldn't have gotten a fucker for free, fat tits. That's what she's saying. Maybe if you had a little stick-to-itiveness, you wouldn't have to cough up 1,000 or 500.
Get off the hooker, get on a Bowflex, Mom.
And she said you can get rid of some energy, which I know what she's saying. Like
Yeah.
that energy I have that goes into bad things could be
Yes.
used for working out.
Lifting a barbell.
Tone up a little bit.
Lift dumbbells, don't fuck them. That's what Mom trying to say.
Pick up weights. Don't lose it because you have AIDS.
I'm drooling. Oh, my God. Holy S. Oh, my God.
Try the clean and snatch, not the dirty snatch.
Do some rowing, not hoeing.
Yeah.
God, if I knew more gym equipment, I could make this a bit longer.
See?
What a lazy
You gotta
fat
get
nothing.
in the gym.
Yeah, put a barbell.
This bit doesn't need to be longer. It is what it is.
Be meeting other people. I don't know, honey. I just thought it might be a good thing. I'm sorry. I'm interfering. I know. I'm thinking of you. Nobody knows I'm calling. So don't get offended or think I'm strange, but I am a mother, and I worry about you.
Yeah.
You're doing so well. Everything's falling into place. This might be just one of the the health thing. It would help you, sweetheart. Well, anyway, that's it. I'm not going to go on and on. I know it's not my business. But anyway, I love you, and I feel I can interfere because I'm your mother. I'm taking special license. But anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you at Christmas. I really hope you can make it.
Coming up next on Opie and Anthony, Jim Norton sings.
Forget me not, you sightless twat. Your dog just shit on my rug.
Thought that was pretty fucking funny, didn't you?
How's that for a sketch?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
You don't do sketches, stupid.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. The 08 virus spreading across America thanks to XM Satellite Radio. Another satellite radio article in the New York Daily News today.
The Daily News.
I see the picture they have used for the last, 4 or 5 years. You and I, me with my stupid mouth open, you in the background laughing. Ha ha ha. But another positive article about satellite radio and how it's going to pretty much just revolutionize how we listen to radio.
It'll take over the world.
You can read it for yourself, I guess, but it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
A revolution via satellite radio.
It
we
is
made the move
thing.
to satellite radio, and everyone is getting in line and following us. It's pretty
That's
cool.
it.
We are the true pioneers.
The pioneers.
The first real high-profile show to take this leap, Anthony.
I remember, Opie, when I had that first soldering iron in my hand and we were soldering together the first satellite radio. I said to you, this is going to be big.
You know how pompous we are? XM Satellite Radio has been at this for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even acknowledge that. Oh, no. Satellite Radio started when you and I jumped aboard and started broadcasting October 1st.
There's
of this past
before
year.
O&A and after O&A.
That's right.
Before O&A, we could care less about.
That's the dark ages. They were still trying to
It's like
figure it all
BC.
out. Right.
You know? No one really cares about BC. Oh, dinosaurs are around or something. I don't know. And then we come aboard and civilization starts.
You got to think that us talking about how we're the pioneers of satellite radio, there's got to be a lot of people down in Washington at the XM facility that are like, those sons of bitches.
I think they're saying that over a few other reasons. But
we've been slaving with this whole thing for years.
Yeah.
Getting no recognition.
Talking about the launch of the satellites. Where were we?
What
were we drinking? What strip club were we at when rocket scientists were figuring out how to put satellites in orbit for this place?
You know what? They did all the heavy lifting for us, and we come in and get all the credit.
We came in, okay.
It's our mugs they show in every article, or our little names, Opie and Anthony.
It's not the guy that, decided how the rocket was to be launched. And
There are guys that worked for XM Satellite Radio for free because they believed in it.
Right.
Because I think the company went bankrupt a long time ago.
No pay.
So, but they still believed in what they were doing, so they started working for free.
Yeah.
You think those guys are a little pissed off when they hear us say we're the pioneers of satellite radio?
Yeah, what do? We come in here and yap.
What we did was we had a couple have sex at a church, allegedly, and then we come strolling in and get all the credit.
Right. Thanks.
And then Howie follows us and everybody else.
Yep.
A lot of other people going to be joining satellite radio in the very, very near future. Yes.
It's going to be the only thing to do because with the crackdowns, you're not going to be able to do anything.
No. So, and then we got the MiFi promotion we're doing for the next few weeks. We have another MiFi to give away this week, and I think we're going to do it with Rich Voss tomorrow or Wednesday. If you want to do something crazy for a MiFi, it's not too late. I guess you could just email Ben and Steve through the websites, opieandanthony.com or foundrymusic.com. Okay?
That's what I should do for Christmas. That's what I should do.
What's that, Ant?
Just get MiFis for people because it's it kicks right in after Thanksgiving, and then I sit there and go, it's only November. You don't realize how quickly Thanksgiving to Christmas goes, and I'm the guy that ends up a week before Christmas just running around like a nut.
We got like 2.5 weeks left. That's
I
it.
know.
That's it.
Oh, what did you got, Mr. Shopper guy?
I don't know. I'm not really into the holidays this year.
I would love to be able to say that. That's a great cop-out. I'm just not into the holidays. So you could all go screw yourselves.
There's no real reason to be into the holidays this year.
Well, what do you... Oh, I understand, but what are you going to do? You got to... You're not exchanging any gifts?
Honestly, I've been thinking about, we got like a 4-day weekend. I'm thinking of going skiing.
You're going to leave?
Yeah, by myself.
What a gimmick.
I swear to God. I'm thinking, just take that time, go away, do something I really want to do.
Yeah.
And screw everyone else.
I would love to be able to do that.
I was there for everyone for many, many years. I think I'm gonna do something for myself this year.
My God.
I have no responsibility or to worry about anybody and hoping they like my gifts or anything, so I might just take off.
See, I got the whole family thing where we get together on Christmas Eve, and it's a big event at Grandma's house, and everyone exchanges. And I have not a clue. It's year after year after year. You got to get gifts for people that you just don't know what to get them every year.
I got an invite to my aunt's house, and I do have a really, really cool and great family, extended family. And I was thinking about it. Do I want to go to her house again and see everybody there sitting in the exact same seats, eating the exact same stuff? I mean, it's the same
conversations.
Freaking movie every year.
Yeah.
Nothing changes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you can run off now and not get him anything.
Well, I'm going to run away. I'll throw a few gift certificates around or something.
Gift certificates.
And maybe I'll buy a couple of gifts. I don't want to be, totally the party pooper here, but I think I'm going to go skiing.
Yeah. At least you'll be able to make eye contact with your family when you see them.
Oh, Jimmy.
You'll be able to make eye contact.
Hi, I'm the guy that gets crapped on. Ho, ho, ho.
You go skiing, you'll see your family. They love you. They're proud of you. And with his gifts.
And then Jimmy. Yeah. I'm pretty inconsistent with my gifts, though. Like, I'm really bad. Like, one guy will get a sweater, and then someone else gets a big screen television. Like, I'm really awful. I have no...
Is there any rhyme or reason to that, though?
There's no rhyme or reason.
It's not like you're trying to be you just don't like that person.
No.
It's just like, oh, I think he'll enjoy a sweater. Oh, I think she'll enjoy a large screen plasma TV.
I was walking around, I saw that, and went, that'll cross something off my list. That's what I think. I'm not really thinking about, oh, what would that person really like? I'm years beyond that. Maybe years ago I thought about it, but after you finally decide what someone wants and get it for them, how am I supposed to know what an aunt of mine is going to want every year, year after year after year? I don't know. So you get them something stupid that they probably don't even open or don't even use ever. And what am I supposed to do? Like blow a bunch of cash and get something real nice that you probably won't use? I don't even know.
The older you get, you just realize that Christmas is just a joke.
It's for the kids.
It's just a joke. No one really wants to be shopping, I'm telling you. There's a small percentage that enjoy it, and they're the ones that already have all their shopping done, and their presents are wrapped, and they're hidden in their closet already, and they just can't wait to hand out those gifts. That's the minority. The majority are running around Christmas Eve, pretty much at a Kmart, digging through the scraps, or all of a sudden they go to a 7-Eleven like we used to do with my grandma and get her lottery tickets.
Oh, the lottery ticket gift.
You just
hey, this might be a gift. It might be garbage.
Pretty much everyone else is last-minute shopping, hating it, miserable. They can't stand Christmas.
Yeah. Well, the gift part really makes Christmas a bitch. You don't want... Yeah, because I kind of like the nostalgia of Christmas. It's that consistency, that kind of thing that was always nice, the lights, the tree, getting together with the family. That part is really cool. I enjoy that. It's the goddamn shopping, the gift giving. That's the pain in the ass. It takes away from, like, the good time you would have. Isn't it nice to go into, like, your relative's house or something and it's lit up, stuff all over the place?
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
That's kind of cool.
Sure.
All the Christmas decorations.
Mm-hmm.
But then, it's that stress of the couple of weeks beforehand. What am I going to get this one? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I haven't gotten anything for this one.
Yeah,
it's a pain in the ass.
You start panicking.
You do. You panic.
And then you overcompensate. You're like, I got, you start buying more. I just hate it. I absolutely hate it. And I never get anything I really like.
I don't even worry about that.
I open stuff and I'm like, and then you got to fake like, oh yeah, I really need it. Thank you.
Years ago, I used to feel bad. I used to get like this guilt that would come over me, and I would actually feel bad. Like I would picture somebody buying me something that I really didn't like, and picture them getting it for me, and feel really bad that I don't like it.
You're nailing it. That's exactly
Yeah.
because it's not about like I'm hoping for some huge gift. I don't
want
I don't really
anything.
care. I'd rather have no gifts because
Right.
I don't want the feeling that you just
There you go.
described, which made me just shiver inside because that's exactly how I
hate
feel.
that feeling, and it's like, oh, they went out of their way, and
It's
maybe
like,
they
am I
didn't go
react-
out of their way.
and
Maybe
you're
they're
like-
like me and don't give
Right.
a shit.
And it's like, am I reacting the right way? You know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Like, ugh.
Oh, this is great. Oh, I'm going to be able to use this. Thank you so much.
A St. Johnsbury sweater. That's nice.
This is great. No, it'll keep me warm. I need, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I really, it's just overacting and stuff.
This is perfect. If I'm a fat girl in 1988, this is the sweater I should wear.
Where are my leg warmers, you idiot?
So, I don't know why we were talking about Christmas, but we're giving more of my fives away.
That's a good gift, right?
Anthony, I had a lot of fun with the cherry darts thing. I haven't even discussed this off air, but I think we could probably develop it on air. I wanted to get listeners down here again because that was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I want a puking contest.
We did this in Boston for what? Sox tickets? Super Bowl. Wow.
Yeah, Super Bowl tickets.
We had good prizes.
Yeah.
How the hell did we pull that one off?
I don't know.
And then we had guys eating clam chowder.
That was hilarious.
And whoever ate the most clam chowder, thick, creamy New England clam chowder with big chunks of clam in it, in that creamy soup all up to the tippy top of their bowls.
Yeah. The ladle.
The big ladle ladling out these huge ladlefuls.
We
of
underestimated that whole contest.
creamy
Remember,
clam
most
chowder.
people puked within the first 10 minutes, and we had 3 hours of show to
I
kill.
know.
I'm like, now what do we do?
They were
well,
eating.
now we'll have them eat the puke for more Super Bowl tickets. We didn't know. We so underestimated that whole mess.
Someone did eat the puke, didn't they?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
they
they did.
It was one of the sickest but funniest shows. That's one show I search out and listen to when I see it online.
Yeah.
That's one, if I'm just kind of hanging out, reading email, I'll throw that in the background because it's one of my favorites because
Really
it's
bad.
so disgusting and funny at the same time. Because then one guy's puking and everyone else can't handle that the same guy pukes, and then other guys are puking.
Other guys start puking. The funniest thing is one guy loses it. Blah, you just hear the liquid spill in the garbage pail. And then other guys kind of look over and start going, and they're racing for a pail. It's like a chain reaction. It's great.
Where are we going to have him puke, though? It's too small. That was the Boston studio that was
Oh,
big.
and it just
I don't know. We can figure that whole area. We can rope off. It'll be easy. Just
Right here?
Yeah, just move the.
Because stink like vomit.
Do it in the other, out there.
It's a
Shut up,
vomitorium.
ass.
That's too close.
We smell your rotting ass every freaking morning.
I
You're worried
know.
about
Your
guys
farts are
puking
very
in front
bad,
of you.
Jimmy.
They're not bad.
They're
They
the
are
worst.
Awful.
All right.
They are awful.
I'll
When
try
you
to-
let one loose in the elevator, I'm hoping the cable breaks just to end it.
Ben got one in an elevator. He saw one of the apartments I was shopping with, and I dropped a juicy one.
Did you?
Yeah, it was putrid.
Speaking of Ben, how are you, man? We
Yeah,
haven't
Ben.
talked to you in
How
like
is
5
Big
days.
Duty's Ben?
Big
fine.
duties, Ben.
Fine, thank you.
So what happened to you?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I assume it's from the sushi I ate is what happened.
What'd you
on
have, a
Tuesday.
tequila worm roll?
Yeah, right? I was sick, though.
Yeah,
It was the first time I've ever taken a day off for being sick. Ever
What did
with
you
guys.
have for sushi? What kind of sushi?
All kinds of stuff. Spicy tuna, tuna, eel.
Fish, though.
Yeah,
Fish.
fish.
Yeah.
Was it a reputable place or
No, it's a place
Was
I'd
it
actually never been.
reputable?
what?
What?
What happened?
I'm saying it.
Somebody said something. What?
Did you say something?
I said, was it reputable?
Oh.
No, it's a place I'd never been to before in Union Square,
Ah,
which I will not go to again.
See?
It was
When
bad.
what happened? You started to feel ill, like when you were sleeping, or you?
Yeah, no, dude, it was bad. And then when you guys were calling me every 5 minutes trying to get me in the air, I was in so much pain. I was like tearing, and I was just like, Danny was calling me every 5 seconds. I'm
Danny.
not answering the phone.
Were you
Yeah.
puking and crapping at the same time?
I did that a couple times.
What'd you puke into?
Toilet,
What'd you crap into?
dude. Well,
Well, not exactly at the same time, but
all
it's
right,
like,
yeah, okay.
Like a dog chasing his tail in the
Yeah.
bathroom,
Yeah,
just
just-
spinning around and around.
There's nothing worse though when you live by yourself and you're sick because
It
it's
is
like
awful.
because you run out of toilet paper, you're running out of shit. I mean,
And what do
luckily
you
in
do?
New York, you got delivery, so you get places that
Yeah.
deliver. You know,
You had someone deliver you
Toilet paper?
dude, yeah.
How bad did you shit?
All right, Dwayne Reed. Yeah, I need. Oh.
I think you know what I need.
I
Just
need
listen,
something for
you'll know
that.
what I need.
I need industrial cleaning products for my walls. Yeah, I need some Pepto-Bismol. I need a thermometer. Could you just send someone over here to hold my head? Oh, I don't feel good.
We had a good chuckle at your expense that day.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any of the show.
Hours of fun because
that's what I heard.
Oh, we were hoping you were listening. And they delivered your stuff?
Yeah, actually, there's a deli on my corner. I'll deliver you anything.
For Jimmy, it cost him $500 to have a girl come over and bring stuff. Treat him like a boyfriend that's sick.
I just want a little love.
Nothing better than having a girlfriend when you're sick.
All right, so
they get everything for you.
Some soup.
Yeah.
Little
Soup.
broth.
Heat up the soupy. Bring your thermometer.
A little ginger ale, please.
I could use. Yeah, I need a little ginger ale.
Oh, okay.
Something. I'm feeling a little hungry. Maybe some beef bouillon. Can I have some bouillon? Baby, I can't find the remote. Could you?
Sure.
Yeah, it's under the. I don't know where it went.
It's the best.
Yeah. Anything goes.
Yep.
You go back to being, I don't know, 10.
Baby, I could use a BJ. I'm feeling so sick. I'm so sick.
Could you take care of my fever junk? My fever junk.
I got fever junk. My sack is like a fruit roll-up laying on the bed. Could you?
It's really warm. It feels like it's 120 degrees.
I gotta get up and take a leak. Could you get a spatula to get my sack off the bed, please? Just a spatula.
And the sack is so big, it hangs. It actually hits into your awful, dirty crack.
Oh,
so
it's
the bottom of your
awful.
sack is filthy.
It's like if you chewed up 20 packs of Hubba Bubba and then just stretched it out and laid it on your bed.
It's like the neck of an old person.
Oh,
Just hanging there.
Gobbling, just that nastiness of skin. Yeah, fever junk. Baby, I got the fever junk. Could you get some ice on your hands and just touch it so everything contracts back up again? It's really annoying me. I rolled over on it before and it hurt. Baby, I need a wet rag for my head. This one I have, it's getting warm from my fever. A whiny mess.
Oh, sure.
Thank you, sweetie.
And as soon as I'm healthy, I just can't wait to start thinking about how to attack them with a Garrett. For talking during the Yankee game.
See, that's something, though, that you don't get from a Candy the whore.
What's that?
That kind of attention when you're not feeling good.
Oh, I don't get that from anyone. I don't expect it from a prostitute, but how about some lucky listener? Nope. Nothing.
No, you sleep with that Candy girl all weekend like our intern Noah did. But then, if Noah's laying there sick, what then? Where is she?
Well, hopefully she's in Jersey and she's on her way back. On your way back, could you pick up Altoids? Definitely Altoids. And
some Summer's Eve.
Yeah, Summer's Eve Altoids, rubbing alcohol, and cough drops. I need cough drops.
AZT.
So getting back to the MyFi contest.
Oh, that's where we were. I love how we just go off, don't we?
And the puking contest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Paulie's got a good idea from Jersey. I emailed you guys last week about a way to get the MyFi. You do the chowder contest, but replace it with eggnog.
A little eggnog. I could see eggnog being a real puke catalyst, man.
Cinnamon.
Bad. Ooh, all creamy, heavy.
Eggnog could
viscous.
Of course, non-alcoholic eggnog.
Oh, we don't want them getting ripped in here.
And we could make them drink eggnog, I don't know, every 5 minutes, whatever, a certain amount until they either puke or have to take a leak.
Let's bring in the alcoholic stuff. Why not? Some 8th graders? Sure. It's right up the show's alley. A bunch of irresponsible jack-offs.
Get some kid in here and give him some Jesus juice, like old MJ.
Hey, we could all get our mouths swabbed later.
Probably the biggest star on the planet having his mouth swabbed.
You never, ever, ever want to have your mouth swabbed because it's never for something good.
Never.
Congratulations, you are the lottery winner. We found some DNA on the ticket and it matches the swab. You'll never hear that.
Nope.
It always involves someone who's 12.
Yeah. Underwear of a minor.
Yeah. And that's never the first bit of DNA that they're checking, is from the swab. It's always to match something.
Yep.
It's never, we just want to keep it on record, just in case. No, they've already matched, they've already found something that they're trying to match. I'm sorry. Little distracted. Who is that?
God. That's our...
Is that Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah, that's our girl.
She's doing some whore act singing. Is it her?
Yeah, that's her.
It is her.
I wouldn't mind her if she didn't have an almost... Her hairline is atrocious.
Is it? Let
Oh,
me
my
take
God.
a look. I wasn't even looking at her.
I know, but look at the
I'm
way
looking
she
at
tries
her,
to cover that awful hairline.
There was a picture of her and her mom in the paper or something. Her mom's pretty hot, too.
She's
Look
going
at that
into a
giant skull.
Yeah, she does have a 5-head.
She doesn't really know how to move, though,
No.
on that stage.
No, that's kind of cool, though. She's all, like, stupid.
It's a very herky-jerky...
She's trying to be all rock-like in front of... She gets in front of our guitarist, grabs her crotch, and starts, like, rocking.
I know.
She wants to be rock chick. But it's like a cartoon of a rock chick. She's really bad.
She's a little chain
It's on
hanging.
ABC if you want to play along at home.
Yeah, Good Morning
Their
America.
morning show.
All right.
An awful
Got little
hairline.
chains, knee-high boots on.
So,
lead singer from Disturbed hairdo. Stupid bald bitch.
so we got to let's get the details.
Eggnog.
Let's develop the eggnog contest. Why not? We could do it in a week or two.
Can they wear elf hats, Opie?
We'll do it like a week from Friday. Does that make sense?
That would be cute.
Is that Christmas Eve? When's Christmas Eve? And we still have a couple weeks, right? So, a week from Friday, yes?
I forgot. I have to plug something. I haven't plugged.
Oh!
If I may.
Sure.
The day before Christmas Eve, I will be performing at the Downtown in Long Island. I have to get the number tomorrow, but I will be
The
performing.
day before Christmas Eve? You mean the 23rd?
23rd. It's a
of
good
December.
night. Yes, I will be at the Downtown in Long Island. 2 shows.
All right.
Okay.
I forgot.
Anthony, we were going to talk about divorce. That lottery winner. I don't know what the story is.
Oh, it just...
This is amazing.
Well, it figures. It figures.
Yep.
Oh, wait,
This
wait.
guy won the Mega Millions
Okay, I got it.
lottery a couple of weeks back. Won just a F-load of cash.
The guy was pretty much bankrupt. He was down
bankrupt.
to what? $20 in his bank. Some
He had
ridiculous amount.
76 cents
Oh,
in his
76
bank
cents.
account.
Wow,
He
that's
was-
a big difference.
He was $40,000 in debt on credit cards.
Mm-hmm.
Really in bad shape. And lo and behold, he wins the Mega Millions. He accepts it was like 100 and I'm not sure the amount,
149 million.
$149 million. He took the lump sum of
$88.5 million.
$88.5 million. That's what you get after taxes, after everything. You get that cash. You now own $88 million.
Actually, it's before taxes.
Is
Not-
it?
Not that it matters, but
Oh,
No,
sorry.
it's after.
Wait.
it says
After.
Rodriguez, 49, opted to take his winnings in a single lump sum payment of $88.5 million before taxes.
Before.
And why would you do instead of 150
Dude,
million?
You don't
how
want to
many
pay it out
million
over
do you
time.
need?
You don't want to pay it out over time.
He still
Why?
gets 40, whatever. About
Why?
He probably
I
gets.
think because it's non-transferable also. So if you die, that's it. They're off the hook. You can't leave it to your heirs or anything. It's one of
How
those.
much does the government have to take?
Everything.
God almighty.
Those leeches. Leeches.
But how many million do you need? The guy still will get what, between 44
Say
and 50?
44, cut it in half.
Yeah, 44 and
He's got
$50 million dollars.
Yeah, give half to those vultures.
Yeah.
So-
Let's say he gets 50 mil.
Here's the latest on Lottery Man. Money, not even $149 million. Can't buy your love. Juan Rodriguez, who collected the huge windfall in the Mega Millions lottery last month, is now on the outs with his wife, Iris.
By the way, the headline in the Post was 149 million to Juan.
Oh, really?
149 million to Juan.
Oh, Juan.
Right.
Are you making that up?
No,
he's right.
That's the funny part about we can make up Post headlines and they're the same headlines.
Yeah.
Iris wants a divorce from her husband of 17 years, Anthony.
Right.
And she filed the paperwork just 10 days after Juan bought the winning ticket on November 19th.
After he bought the winning ticket.
Right.
His ticket.
Right.
And now she wants half his winnings. Kicked him out of their house. Here he is. Won the lottery.
Well, you know what? She obviously wanted a divorce from this guy a long time ago.
They
but,
said they were on the outs.
But he wasn't making any money whatsoever, so she still had, a place to,
You know what?
to sleep.
He was making enough money to keep a roof over her fat head, and he was working 2 shifts.
So he wins the lottery, and she sees her way out, big time.
Right. Now he wins the lottery, and she wants half.
Yeah, yep.
Does she deserve half? No.
Nope.
I say no. If she bought the ticket, I'd say she could walk away with all the money, too. That's it. That's how it should work.
But how does it work?
It works that...
Well, now he's worth that money, and now that she's married him, that's how it works.
Well,
right?
get this. She boots him out of the house, so now he's staying at some hotel, which is, he could afford it.
$347 a night hotel.
Right, but...
Because people are, banging on his door in his hood,
Yeah.
begging for money
Begging
and
for
all
money.
that. I hear this happens all the time with these lottery winners.
Yep. But he hasn't been able to pay for this yet. He's borrowing money. You might ask, why? Why is he borrowing money when he just won this huge lottery and has $80 million? 45, 50 million, whatever it is. Well, her lawyer put a freeze on the prize. He can't even collect any money from this lottery that he won because his wife's lawyer put a freeze on the money because they don't want him. God forbid he spends any of it. That's her money. That's her money now, too. So this will go on for years. The poor sap now, he wanted to handle this without any lawyers, like out of court, kind of settled it. I'm sure he probably even offered us something fair.
Probably a couple million minimum.
Right. Now friends of his are saying now he's had to hire a team of lawyers, which, they're getting a lot of money. This poor son of a bitch is going to end up like so many of these other lottery guys, broke. Just broke.
But he'll have a good time for the next few years.
Maybe. If he can even get his hands on any of this money. The guy's probably just sinking deeper in debt. He's probably borrowing on the assumption that he's going to be collecting this money. That's what some lottery people do.
But he will get the money.
How do you know? After lawyers get a hold of it, after she gets a hold of it, this could be tied up in court for so long that a lot of this money gets burnt.
Pig lawyers.
They
Just
really
the
are.
pigs. They create nothing. They create nothing.
Yeah.
They latch on and they finagle behind the scenes, but they contribute and create nothing.
Yeah. I had to pay for my wife's lawyer, Dominic Barbara. I had to pay that. Now, where does it make any sense that when two teams are battling, my team and her team, that I have to pay
for her team?
For her team. And I have to pay her like what they call support. Opie.
Why didn't she pay for her own lawyer with
out of the money I gave?
The money she took from the bank account.
Can't.
She wiped out your entire savings, and you lost that money too, right?
Right. Right. But that's how it works.
But I understand.
That's how it works. And here's this guy now, lottery winner, and she wants half. Greedy.
It also says, although the couple appeared together at a news conference after he won, his wife had previously given him the boot over his financial difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
And he filed for bankruptcy a month before his lottery win. And like you said, he's $44,000 in the hole before he won the lottery, and he only had 78 cents in his savings account.
Yeah.
There you go.
God, they just ruin everything.
We have one more. One more good one. A Long Island woman whose physician ex-husband refused to pony up hundreds of thousands of dollars in support payments has demanded the state suspend his medical license. Marjorie Horowitz of Syosset filed papers that ask state officials to force Dr. Stuart Horowitz, and he's a physician in Massapequa, to stop practicing medicine until he pays $196,000 in back support. Her and her lawyers are trying to get his medical license suspended. Of course. What does that have to do with anything? You could take him to civil court. You could make him pay. You could have them garnish his paycheck or whatever the hell that is. But then and God bless this guy. Good. He's holding on to every penny, really busting apart that Jewish stereotype. But good for him, he's not paying. Take it right to the brink. Make her spend a bunch of money on a lawyer to try to get this cash that I'm sure she's not entitled to. But then trying to suspend his medical license so he can't practice medicine? What a vindictive bitch.
That's probably the lawyer's suggestion.
Of course it is. But she's the one going, yeah, do it. It's always the person that has the final word. The lawyer comes up with these great ideas, and it's always the person that has to say, all right, go ahead with that.
Well, this is Tommy in Brooklyn. Tommy, go ahead.
Yeah, I saw her on television after she won, right? And she was like, I don't care about nothing because now I'm rich. Don't rag on the lawyers. I'm not a lawyer. Don't rag on them. It's that squad.
Stop it.
She's evil bitches.
Oh, she is. That's what I'm saying.
Check it out.
She's a pig, dude, but they are bloodsuckers.
Yep.
I mean, in marriages, look, things go wrong. A lot of times the guy is not totally innocent. The woman has a point.
A lot of times the guy isn't.
But these leeches, just the way like they will stop a friendly or amicable decision, even if the guy was going to give her, say, 30%.
Mm-hmm.
He might have said, look, here's $50 million. I'll take 30, you take 20.
No, I want half.
Well, the lawyer stepped in. You're entitled to.
You're entitled to half of that.
Yeah.
And my fee, please.
Leeches.
Tom in Indiana, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on over there?
Hey.
Hey, listen, same thing happened down in Crestview, Florida. A guy won $24 million. Him and his old lady been married like 6 months. She turned around and divorced him right after he won the money, got half. See you later, bye.
How the hell is that justified? So, community property, half your... Anyone that gets married is insane.
Yep.
You're a mad person.
All right. Well, why don't we take a break? Our buddy Laszlo from GTA, San Andreas.
Yeah.
When are we going to be allowed to talk to this guy about GTA?
They still have a blackout.
You're kidding. The game's been out a month.
I know. They still have a media blackout.
Why?
Laszlo did all the audio pretty much for the game.
All the radio stations and stuff like that.
And this goes along with kind of what we're talking about.
We love it.
This is a fake commercial for Ice Diamonds.
Relationships can seem like an eternity.
You asshole! What were you doing with my sister in that hot tub?
Relieve the pressure. Ice. Chill that bitch out with ice. A diamond lasts forever, but your relationship might not. A diamond is love. Rock hard and frozen in time. Luckily, most women are shallow and materialistic.
Oh, a diamond! So you do love me.
Nothing says I love you like a lump of carbon mined by wage slaves in Angola.
I don't even know what I was mad at you about. Do you want a blowjob?
Passion. It can be purchased, and it can be overpriced. Ice, available and very expensive at DeCock Diamonds.
Hi, Jimmy. Yeah, I love you. Hi, it's our Bud Dwyer. Just take that with you. That's what I did. I felt a little bad because I couldn't get the whore. One in the mouth. Works fine. Hi, Jimmy. Kurt Cobain. That'll take care of everything.
Oh, that is really awful.
They're very uncomfortable.
I'm just devoid of worth.
That's nice, though. Your mommy calls you like that.
Yeah.
To talk about whoring.
My
Making you
parents
feel
always
better.
leave me nice messages, you know.
Yeah.
How are you? It was just when she said "ladies of the evening" and then Dr. Phil and tone up.
Tone up.
You could tone up.
Yeah, read between the lines.
She's almost saying like, "Look, I understand why you have to go to whores. Do a sit up." She's basically taking the side of women in general.
Yeah.
Saying you might want to go to the gym and tone up.
That you read between the lines. She's being nice because it's your mom and she loves you.
Yes.
But really, what is being said there is, look, you disgusting pervert. Why don't you go to the gym, get your mind off the whores for a second, and pick up something besides a sandwich? That's what Mom is saying, but she says it in that nice mom way.
In a mom's
Dr.
way.
Phil, do we get rid of something, replace something, which is, what I want to do.
Jimmy, I've been listening to Dr. Phil, and he says when you get rid of something to get something. So could you not be my son anymore and Noah will be? Is that at all possible? I would like to get rid of you and have a nice, attractive son that can get the whore for free.
Oh. Noah coughs and he works out his ab muscles.
It really is depressing.
It's just coughing into a six-pack.
Probably stretches. He has that little V going down. You know the little V that goes under the abs, over the pubis.
So that way all the whores for free can say, "Hey, where is it?"
Yeah,
just follow the V.
Oh Noah, I should be paying you. Tee hee hee. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, wait a minute! It's that Jimmy Norton on the phone.
$2,000, fatso.
Yeah, no, he's gone. He shan't be calling back.
Why shouldn't I charge him? He has a string of Peloponnese. God, am I worthless? Oh, candy.
I found a prank call that just fits in with what we're discussing here. We're not taking a break, just a quick prank call, and then we'll continue with the Opie and Anthony show. It's "Hi, Mom, I'm in porno." It's mom having to discuss something uncomfortable with one of their kids, and it's the whole porno angle. It's just perfect for right now. So
good for the free play.
For the free play, yeah. You're listening to the Opie and Anthony free play all week long at XM2 on XM202. And if you want to continue listening to this crap, you just call up or go to xmradio.com. The number's 1-800-XM-RADIO. You got to add it to your account, your XM account, okay? Here's "Hi, Mom, I'm in porno."
IAF, who's this?
Michelle?
Hi, Michelle. You want to play Hi, Mom?
Yes, I do.
All right. I hear you want to play Hi, Mom. I'm in porno.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Now, where's your mom live?
Montana.
Well, what are you doing in Boston?
I'm a nanny.
You're a nanny. Cool.
Yes.
Maybe you could tell your mom you lost your job as a nanny and you had to make ends meet, so you jumped into porno.
Okay.
All right. I got your mom's number. I'm giving it a call right now.
Okay.
Nutrition Center.
Hi, can I speak to Jean, please?
Is this Michelle?
Yes, it is. It's important.
Okay, hold on, hon.
Uh-huh.
Now play it up. Say you lost your job. You had no other choice.
Okay.
You were all alone.
Hello?
Mom?
Yeah?
I have a problem. I lost my job.
Why?
Because I just wasn't doing it. I couldn't cope with it, you know.
I thought you said it was going great.
It was, but things just fell apart. I'm having a really hard time, so I didn't tell you sooner because I was too scared to, but and now I got a different job, but I don't know how to tell you this.
What?
I'm doing porn movies.
No.
Yes.
No.
Mom.
No.
What? It's too late.
No.
Mom.
No. You hold on.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Holy Jesus, I think she believes you.
I'm shaking.
Michelle?
Yeah?
Where can I reach you?
I have like 3 days to get out of here. So
You don't do that.
What?
Don't do what you told me.
Well, what am I going to do? How am I going to get home?
You don't have money in the bank?
Well, yeah, but I kind of had to use some of it to get this rolling. I had to get an agent.
No, you don't. Where can I call you?
The same number, but Mom.
What?
There's something else I have to tell you. Happy Mother's Day. I love you. This is just a joke. I'm on the radio.
Oh, my God.
It's a radio program.
Oh.
I just wanted to let you know that I love you.
Oh, my God.
I'm thinking about you. Mom.
You know, I think those things are so funny when they happen to other people. I mean, I would sit and listen to them all day long because they're so funny, but you killed me.
Oh, my God. And there you have it. Hi, Mom, I'm in porno. Gets boring after that.
I love that one.
You like that one?
She was so shocked. No.
I like
You don't know.
No one I like. We could just do a twofer here.
Picturing her little
Which one?
girl.
The brain.
You know it was just going through her head like wildfire, just picturing her little girl. Porno? No. I just sent you off to school. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You don't do that. Thought you said you did that thing. No.
You like the brain?
I was with the brain.
What's with the brain? More. Mom, darling.
More, darling.
Mom, darling. I'm a rope smoker, more. Those socks.
Yeah, I like the Hi, Mom, I'm gay. Where is the one? Where is the brain one? We could play another one quickly here. Why not?
I'm with Lenny.
No, that's the other one.
Oh, the one with the brain, right?
Oh, right here.
You
right
know
here.
the brain, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll do another one. We'll do a twofer here. Because you reminded me of this one.
More. Mom, darling.
More, darling. All right, this is Hi, Mom, I'm in jail. Hello, Mark.
Yo.
Are you ready to play Hi, Mom, I'm in jail?
Sure.
All right, now what are you going to tell your mom when she gets on the phone?
I'm going to tell her I was with a couple of prostitutes.
Wow, that could be pretty good.
That's a good one.
I haven't been to jail in like about 8 years, so.
So she thinks you've cleaned up your act, huh?
Yeah, and I'm happily married, you know.
Oh, and you're married and you got caught with the prostitutes?
Yeah.
Let's give your mom a call, man.
Okay, cool.
Make this good. Here we go.
Yeah.
Ma,
What?
listen, it's Mark.
Yeah?
Listen, I'm in jail.
What?
Yeah. Hey. I got caught with a couple of prostitutes.
Who's this?
Mark! It's your son, Mark.
Where are you?
I'm in jail. Downtown. Don't tell Gina. I need you to come bail me out.
Who?
You.
With what?
Oh, get Wayne or something. I don't know. You can't. Don't call my house.
This call's being monitored, ma'am.
Oh,
Police
okay.
department.
I didn't know if you was joking with me or if she's serious or what.
No,
Ma, I'm serious.
we've set
Oh, jeez.
we've set the bail at $5,000, ma'am. That will be cash.
5,000?
Yes.
What did he do?
He was found with a couple of prostitutes, one of which was a transvestite. And it's a serious charge, ma'am. Will someone be coming to pick him up?
Ma,
What?
can you come?
We got to clear this up before it makes the paper tomorrow morning.
Who am I speaking to?
This is Officer Jenkins.
Officer Jenkins.
I'll have to call his brother. I'll call his brother and see if I can get the money.
We know also the prostitute has tested positive for the AIDS virus, which is another problem he's going to have to deal with. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, where's Sonny Boy? Are you speaking up to your mother?
Yeah, Ma.
What?
Ma, I don't know how to tell you how this happened. I was with the Brain. You know the Brain?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I picked him up with a couple of them.
Oh.
It's not a laughing matter, son.
I know.
Your mother sounds very upset. You try to raise your kids. You do your best. I'm sure you did your best, didn't you, ma'am?
Yeah.
And look at what happens. Oh, my God, she's so upset. I can't do this anymore. Oh.
Ma!
I can't do this.
Ma! Hey, Ma!
Excuse me, ma'am?
Yeah?
Happy Mother's Day, Ma!
It's a joke. This was
It's all
the
a
worst. Oh, I'm going to burn in hell for this, man. Oh, no.
Ma! She's all right.
He's fine. He's not in jail.
It's only... Ma, you're live on the radio.
You could smack him in the head.
Mom, you still there?
Yes.
Talk to us, Mom.
Look how upset. Oh, my God, dude.
I got to make a phone call.
Dude, did you know she was going to get that upset?
No.
Oh, my
Usually
God.
I can joke with her, I'm always joking with her.
Oh, no.
I'm always joking with her.
Oh, we feel horrible now.
You got to smooth things over and call us back, man.
All right.
All right, bro.
Oh, no.
Take care, guys.
Good luck.
Bye.
Oh, no. That one didn't work well. Oh, there you have it. Hi, Mom. I'm in jail with the Brain. Hey, Mom, you know the Brain?
I pussied out on that one.
Not really.
I should have kept it going. She was really getting upset.
You definitely had her.
That was the old Anthony. I've become so much more bitter now.
Now you're just a prick.
Yeah, like now I would have kept going and just watched her or listened to her cry. She was, yes. Right at the breaking point. That's when you go in and just clock her in the head with a right, just bam. And I let her off the hook.
It's still funny.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to the phones. Hydro wants to talk to Jim
Brain.
Norton.
You know the Brain.
Yo, what's going on, fellas?
From North Carolina. What's up, man?
Hey, man, chilling. Yo, I want to give my man Norton a little advice.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just take your mother's advice and the whole Dr. Phil thing and switch it around, you know what I mean? Keep the little Jimmy Robinson thing, except get you a pimp suit so you can keep the cake and start pimping bitches.
What?
That way, you're making a little money. Plus, if you got your little bottom bitch, you still get you some pussy on the side.
So you're saying take the money I waste on girls and like spend it on a girl that I date or something, and that way I'll be able to get a little bit on the side and save my money and spend it on a chick and she'll bang me.
Nah, get you about 5 diverse chicks.
Oh.
He's talking about pimping.
And just pimp them, be a pimp.
So you want Norton
Jimmy would make a good pimp.
I get high on my own supply. I'd be an awful pimp.
And all the other pimps, because you got to show some strength in the city. The other pimps that come over and beat you down and take your chicks.
Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't be able to hit me in the chin, though, because it's non-existent.
All right.
Yo, man, that motherfucker ain't got no chin.
Alex from Boston, what's up?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Little Jimmy, your mother's going to ruin your career. If you work out and stop with the whores, what else you got?
Yeah, I really have nothing but a couple of awful political correctness observations. If it wasn't for prostitution and my fat eyeball-shaped torso, I would have 3 minutes of material.
If you worked out, you would look like Blaster from Master Blaster in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
Oh, wow.
I don't know who that is.
Yes.
I'm sure it's a good reference to it. I don't know what it is.
Definitely is a good reference. Okay. Well, before we finish up with little Jimmy Norton's weekend, so you also were bummed out about the Billy Crystal thing?
Oh, dude.
I guess you were at the Billy Crystal Broadway premiere, which is getting rave reviews, everybody.
The Times, the Daily News, the Post, it got amazing reviews. And I've never been to a Broadway premiere.
No?
No.
Neither have I.
But I said let me go because Billy and I have the same manager. And
Was it a happy gay time down there on Broadway?
It was, yes.
I bet it was.
And I had my little camera. I'm going to go get some celebrity pictures, even though with the invitations, there's a little note that came with every invitation that said cameras are absolutely not permitted. If you bring a camera, be prepared to check it. No exceptions will be made. But I figured there's going to be one exception made, and it's going to be me. So I have my little camera on the side. And as my ex-girlfriend and I went, because, we're still friends. We hang out. We don't bang, of course.
That's the weirdest thing ever, but...
She's the only one I'm friends with, but I still like her as a person. And, once you fucked me, why come back for seconds? God forbid. You should do that. Of course not. Just hang out for the jokes. The jokes.
Oh,
come for the jokes.
Did you spit in the
in the garbage can?
All right,
Pissed
thank
off.
Out of
Yeah.
respect. So we get there, and as we walk in, Rob Reiner's on the red carpet. I'm like, this is going to be fantastic. I go downstairs, waiting to use the bathroom right after I check my coat, and I hear a really familiar voice. I look up. Harvey Keitel is walking towards me.
Oh,
and
this is star-studded.
Dude, I love Harvey Keitel.
Who doesn't?
So I clear my throat, and I kind of pump up my chest, and then I fucking stare at him as he walks by. I say nothing to Harvey
that must have
Keitel.
looked odd. He must have been laughing in his head. Look at this.
I wanted so bad to go, can I get a picture? We just got there. I didn't want to get thrown out of the theater. She was on the toilet. So I wound up not getting a picture with Harvey Keitel. That's
some idiots in the bathroom staring at people.
Just staring at everybody. And then he, jerked off on the side of my car and told me, he made me spit my gum out. And then I was shot and they took me to the hospital. All right, enough. So we watched I'm not even going to give a review of the show. The show was excellent. It was very funny. It was moving. It was just great. During intermission, I'm down there. I'm waiting to use the bathroom. I see Chaz Palminteri, but there's too many people around. Yeah. I can't get a picture with him because, again, you don't want to get booted. I'm walking out of the bathroom. Robin Williams is online for the bathroom.
Robin Williams. Oh, look, I can make something out of your camera. Look, it's a hat. Oh, wow, that's funny, Robin. Wow, that stream of consciousness. Just amazing.
Well, I like him. He was...
Oh, little fat man, come up to Robin. What do you want? What?
He was the only celebrity that acknowledged me.
You know Robin.
I know him casually
from the cellar and all that. Yeah.
So
I just acknowledge you because you're a prop for me. Look, he's like my testicles.
He puts out his hand for me to shake. And
big hairy mitt.
Big Oscar-winning mitt.
Oh.
And my hands were clammy because I had just washed them, but I didn't dry them properly.
Oh, good move.
They're all wet.
You're just a walking social faux pas.
I shake his hand with a wet hand, and I'm like, it's only wet because I washed it. He's like, what? I'm like, I just washed my hand. That's why it's wet. And he kind of laughed.
Oh, you were explaining your damp paw.
He laughed to be polite, and I think he was also grateful that I wasn't getting urine and semen all over his fingers. So he was just happy to have to finally be rid of me. So we watched.
Oh, he has sweaty hand. Shut up. Say nothing funny, but he says it in a way that everyone thinks they gotta laugh.
It was. I walk upstairs. It's mobbed with celebrities. After the thing, Tavern on the Green is where the big after party is.
Oh, look at you, Tavern on the Green.
So I go there, and we're just kind of sitting there hanging out, talking to people.
Can I ask you how you got invited to this?
I have the same I have the same manager as Billy Crystal, Robin Williams.
Oh.
So of course I got the invite. Great seats in the mezzanine, first row in the mezzanine. Can see the stage. The show is fantastic. We go to Tavern on the Green, which I've never been to. And there's all these wealthy people and power players in the business. And I'm all fat in my suit that I bought last summer, which fit great. And I'm so depressed because I'm wearing like a silky shirt, which just shows my titty outline.
Oh, no.
My ex looks phenomenal, and I'm just sitting there. I can't button my suit. If I button my suit, the bottom kind of flares out to the left and right. You know how you button something over your fat stomach, and the bottom flares out to the left and right? It's like my suit flares out like that little midget's hands.
Well, I think it's time for a new suit.
No, it's not. It's time for a sit-up. Mom is right. Maybe you could tone up and not have to buy new clothes every 4 weeks.
The gym right downstairs, you lazy bastard.
Yeah, you don't even have to leave the building.
Yeah, hit the 2 before the L, you fat pig, and do a little Stairmaster. Then go down and get your car and cruise prostitutes and pretend you don't know they're trannies. So I'm at Tavern on the Green, and I see like a little hubbub in the middle. I walk into the middle, and I see there's Billy Crystal having press photos taken. The press was allowed to have cameras. And I don't want to yank my camera out because I don't want to, to get thrown out. But I yank my camera out, and I find Tanner, and I see Robert De Niro standing there. And I've never seen Robert De Niro in person, and it floors me.
Of course it does.
De Niro. So I get Tanner, and Tanner works for Billy Crystal. She works for David. She's my manager's assistant, so she works for Billy, too. And Billy's the one who didn't want the cameras there because he didn't want everybody to get bothered, which is fine.
De Niro could have trumped my Clinton picture.
Dude, De Niro.
I know.
And I'm like,
De Niro.
I'm like,
remember we were thinking about what trumps my picture with ex-president Clinton?
Opie, could you just imagine how nuts Jimmy was going?
Dude, you don't my heart.
In his head.
It was De Niro.
Going crazy. He's all about, Jimmy is all about pictures with celebrities.
Right.
Loves pictures with celebrities. He's so proud of every picture of a celebrity he has. He hangs them up in his apartment so people can gawk at him. And there is the king.
The greatest that I would...
De
one
Niro.
of the greatest. One of the greatest.
One of the greatest. That would have been on your top
three.
Right.
Yes. So I get Tanner, and she doesn't want. I'm like, just come on. So I walk up behind him because he's going towards Billy Crystal to do some press photo. I didn't even know he was there, and I tap his arm.
Oh no!
You don't tap De Niro ever.
And I said, Bob.
Oh,
I called him Bob.
Hey, Bob. You're not one of those guys on Leno where you could call Robert De Niro Bob.
I can't even call Bob Eatman Bob. I call De Niro Bob.
Did he say, hey, Bobby?
So we were hanging out.
Me
It
and
was,
Bobby.
Me, Bobby De Niro.
Right.
Chuck Heston.
Yeah.
He turns around. I put my hand out. He shakes my hand. And what I should have said.
Was the hand dry at this point?
It was dry.
Okay.
He dried it on Robin Williams' fur, that big foot.
I was so speechless that it was De Niro. And what I should have told him was that I'm a comic and I love King of Comedy. I really do think that's such a brilliant portrayal of comic psychosis. But of course I don't do that because I'm a nervous nothing. So I just go, I'm a big fan. Can I get a picture? And he said no.
Oh no!
It's the first.
I'm amazed.
The first celebrity
you're still alive.
turned down.
I'm amazed you're still alive.
Ever.
I can't look at Jim now.
Yeah. It's the.
I'm picturing the scene and I can't look at him.
Why didn't you kill yourself this weekend?
Because the only one that ever turned me down before that was Frank Vincent, who was the one that Joe Pesci smashed his head in the car door in the original, and they were the one that they stabbed in Goodfellas in the trunk.
Right.
But that was going backstage to see Kiss, and he had to be somewhere, so I really didn't count that because it was a mob scene. He was like, "Oh,
this was just a denial." Because you would be bothering him.
No, he was very nice about it.
Of course he was nice about it.
He said to me, he goes, nah, I'm just trying to see Billy. He's like, and if I take one, everybody's going to start asking me. And it's like, I knew he was being truthful. He wasn't being a prick.
Oh.
He just didn't want to have everybody take photos.
Jimmy, next time you're in a room with Bobby De Niro, you get a picture.
Yeah.
Dude, next time.
I got 2 handshakes. I believe I'm suicidal. But I did talk to my manager's son who said he was on the set of Analyze That. The last day of shooting, Bill Clinton showed up. And one of the people who had been working with De Niro the whole time said about Clinton, she said, this is the first time that everybody in the room isn't staring at De Niro. So, like, everything he does, everybody just looks at him.
Because he's De Niro.
I know. And I'm not saying that he probably just doesn't want to start a frenzy.
Yeah.
So, but he was nice about it. So I got Rob Reiner, and I saw De Niro talking to this little man. I'm like, well, who's that little fella? He looks familiar. It was Yogi Berra. So I got Yogi Berra.
Yogi Berra.
Yeah, that's just like getting De Niro.
Meathead.
Dude,
Meathead is just as good as De Niro.
Sure it is,
dude. The only one that would have been as good as De Niro from All in the Family was. I already have Sherman Hemsley. Now I have Meathead. Would have been Carol O'Connor. That might have been close.
You are Rupert Pupkin. You are Rupert Pupkin.
Exactly.
Jerry.
I should have handed him a Pride and Joy card. Maybe he would have taken a picture of me then.
You should have.
But it gets better, or almost as good, because I finally get near Billy Crystal, who I have one picture with, but it's really blurry, and I walk up and I go, Billy, I'm a comic, and I just wanted to say.
And we have the same.
I didn't mention that.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to, but it would have been too groveling.
Right.
So I said, I'm a comic. I just wanted
same
to tell
management,
you that
different careers.
Yeah, markedly. I wanted to say, I said, I'm a comic. I just want to tell you that I thought you were brilliant tonight, because the show is great.
Yeah.
And he gives me a very cold thank you. And then he kind of walks away a little bit.
What is that about?
Don't know.
I don't like that son of a bitch, by the way.
My ex is there with the camera, and I'm like, all right, just get it ready. So I kind of track him for a second. I'm like, you think I can get a shot with? He goes, nope, no pictures. And he walks away from me. So that was how the end of my night turned out. I'd never been turned down by a celebrity.
And you just got
smashed in my face. I can't tell you the depression I had when I got
home. That's Bobby De Niro.
I can see him walking away with his camera with his head down, just feeling nothing.
Totally dejected.
Mike Wallace was there. And I already have a shot with him, so he walks by, and I smile at him, and he smiles back. So I'm like, oh, Mike and I will chit-chat. And I lean into his ear, and I kind of whisper like I'm a confidant.
Yeah.
I say, I'm really glad they fired that awful man. Oh. I would have had more credibility if I said, are your stools as inconsistent as chicken broth lately, you 86-year-old man? I'm glad they fired that awful man.
That awful man.
And he just kept walking. He didn't slow down.
Oh.
It made me realize, last night made me realize exactly.
Maybe you thought you meant Dan Rather.
Oh, you know what? You're absolutely right. God, good point.
Oh,
my God. You're absolutely right. I didn't think of that.
Oh.
That's what I'll tell myself.
Yeah.
Miscommunication between myself and the news legend. I don't fit in those places, man. I really
feel like an outcast.
I know I'm an outcast.
That's how I feel too. Whenever I go to those
De Niro
things.
turned me down.
Pixel Weasel from Georgia on the instant feedback. One day we're going to go to eatabullet.com, and all that's going to pop up is "I finally did" across the screen.
Dude, it's just, it reminded, here's what bugged me about yesterday, and I went through my whole history of celebrity photos. Nobody I've ever asked for a picture has recognized me. Now, I know I'm not super famous at all.
Right.
But I just realized, like, I've contributed nothing. After all the, 2 years on TV, not one person, whether it's Ozzy Osbourne, Kiss, not one person went, oh yeah, I enjoy your stuff
Why do you
too.
care so much about that?
I don't know.
Because he walked around back, all of his celebrity pictures were in a dumpster behind his house. It's about Schmidt. It's about Jimmy.
I listened to that replay over the weekend. I laughed hard again.
Oh.
Like, and we're getting a lot of recognition, and we don't care. For some reason, you really care.
About what?
Just being recognized by other celebrities.
No. I care about getting the pictures.
Like that,
I care about getting the pictures. Not being recognized. It just hit me like, I don't believe it. I don't walk around, hey.
But you wanted one of these celebrities to go, oh, wow, Jim Norton from Tough Crowd.
No, I didn't even think of it until after the fact. I really didn't. I don't expect them to know who I am.
It's not that you want it, but you don't want it, but you want it available. You want to know that they do know without them going, hey, Jimmy Norton.
Or even, like, only because it's easier to get the pictures that way. But I didn't think of it until afterwards. I'm like, I just went over my history, like, Jesus Christ. Not one person that's ever entertained me have I entertained back.
Oh, boy. Maybe
None.
you have, and they just didn't recognize you.
Now, how do you not recognize this fat bird, little baby bird face? Quickly blinking eye, nervous picture.
You're so close to De Niro.
De Niro, dude. But he was
happen.
nice about it. He wasn't a dick. I couldn't get mad. It was just like, I know he probably gets bothered. If he takes one, 500 people want him.
We have some audio of last night, by the way.
Yeah. Damn it.
And there's
then Jimmy walking away.
Walking away with his
slowly.
camera.
Oh, he's coming back. He's looking over his shoulder with the camera. De Niro.
No, it's not going to happen.
No, De Niro just.
Nope. Billy Crystal, maybe? He sees him.
Billy.
No.
No.
It's just not going to happen today.
He's not.
He's just going to walk away.
De Niro.
With his little camera.
Oh.
With plenty of shots left on it.
Dude, I cleared the camera before I left. I put everything in my computer.
Of course you did.
And I cleared it.
Oh, and here's Jimmy after the Billy Crystal snub.
And a man in my position can't afford to be made to look ridiculous.
Well, that was Jimmy Robinson, Anthony. It was a
Yeah,
little
the
braver than
powerful one.
Jimmy Norton.
Jimmy just walked away.
Yeah, this is.
Didn't say.
He didn't
anything.
turn around and say what Jimmy Robinson would say.
No.
I should have told
He just
him.
walked away.
Oh, this is audio from De Niro.
You are a disgusting fat body projectile.
Oh,
Is that what you heard as you're walking away with your little camera?
I couldn't tell
You
if
were
I was
you were probably clutching the camera with two hands.
I hit the button and it went and closed quietly.
Yeah, someone is saying on the phones, if you are going to kill yourself, could you at least do it live on the show so we get the great exposure and ratings?
No, this isn't network.
Or maybe jump out the window.
No.
No, please.
This is not network. It's not going to happen.
One for your pals.
Oh, Big Dog from Texas. Hey, Jim, did you see the intern's picture with De Niro? Oh, it's that awful.
Oh, wow.
Dude, I got two handshakes, so I did meet him, but...
Yeah, but there's no record of it.
There's no...
Booby Man from Brooklyn wants to know, hey, Jim, to make matters worse, did your ex go home and get railed by someone else?
Oh, I didn't care about that. I'm not trying to bang her, but she probably did. But I didn't try to sleep with her. Not that she would.
All right, well.
And we know, Mormon Jordan from D.C., it says, Jimmy, you're a whore. You get a picture with Rob Reiner after you bashed him as a liberal douchebag since you started with O&A. Yeah, it's not about... Jimmy hates some of the people he gets photographs with.
Well,
it's just a collection of celebrity photos.
And when I bash Rob Reiner, I'm bashing it as a political... viewpoints and stuff like that, but as a
director of Spinal Tap,
dude, he's a great director, and he's amazing. God, he was one of the greatest sitcoms in history. He was an Emmy Award winner, so no, he's a talented guy.
Yeah. Little Tinkle Drinker from whackbag.com. Did little Jimmy slink away and run right over to Shelley Long's house after the premiere last night?
God, De Niro. I'm not going to forget that one for a long time, man.
De
Just
Niro.
the feeling of his little arm. Bob? I called him Bob.
Well, this will help you. Larry from Jersey writes, how sad is this? Jimmy is sad meeting De Niro and being ignored, but yet I'm excited about meeting Norton. How miserable is my life?
Oh.
See, that should make you feel better.
That's true. I'm an ass, and you're an ass squared.
No, I did not get turned down, De Niro, with a picture. I did not get turned down. No, that did not happen. I was escorted out.
I gave you my spot next to Billy Crystal.
Spot!
All right, well.
Mr. De Niro, what? Fat tits, what?
Bobby, I'm here. I got the briefcase. We could get started with the work.
Oh, he opened his camera. He break everything up.
Wow. Casey writes, oh, yeah, well, I got my picture taken with De Niro at the Shark Tale premiere in Central Park. If it would make Jimmy feel any better, I could Photoshop his face over mine for him.
There you go.
I'm so annoyed.
I'm sure there'll be 800 Photoshop pictures on the message board of Jimmy and Bobby De Niro.
Yeah, go to
Bob.
Go to whackbag. Go to whackbag.com later today. You'll see all that goodness.
I would have had more credibility if I just would have done a bad Pesci impression. And
Right.
stuttering prick, I just Bob.
How about a picture? You fucking.
Why didn't I tell him I'm a comedian? Why didn't I just? I can't talk to people like that. I mean, and he's a different level. Most people can't talk to De Niro.
Yeah, completely different.
Other
level.
actors can't talk to him. But I mean, I'm a speechless idiot.
Yeah.
James Lifton from the Actors Studio was there. I wanted to ask him, but I tried to smile at him, and he just looked at me accurately like I was shit and kept walking.
That's why you don't go to those things.
They're depressing.
It's, you know what it is? It's a little private club that they all have that you're just not part of. Occasionally, people like us are allowed in there. We're allowed in the fishbowl. Not just looking in, but you're allowed in the fishbowl. And then you realize you're just the goldfish in the piranha thing. You're just there for them to rip apart. There's no being part of it. You could be right next to him. You could be touching his arm and calling him Bob, and you're still just nobody.
Why did you call him Bob?
Because I figured that would sound familiar. And Mr. De Niro, I might have called him Mr. De Niro, too.
Maybe you want a little
Bob.
respect.
Mr. De Niro, Bob.
Mr. De Niro, Bob.
Why don't we take a break, Anthony?
I'm never going to be a part of
Please.
that.
We got lots still to do.
Taking a little bit to shake off.
TV's greatest moments on the way. Corniest movie lines of all time on the way.
Oh, nice.
Couple divorce stories that are really funny on the way.
Oh, yeah.
Baby T-shirts.
Oh, I love that one, the baby T-shirts.
Yeah, we got lots to do still on the show. You're listening to the Opie and Anthony Free Play all week long on XM 202. To continue to receive Channel 202 on your XM radio, you'll need to add Opie and Anthony to your XM account. Call 1-800-XM-RADIO or subscribe online. I believe that website would be xmradio.com or something like that, whatever. Best of all, if you order this week, you'll get Opie and Anthony for the remainder of 2004 at no additional charge. Wow-wee! Hurry, this special deal, and it is a special one, will end this Sunday, the 12th.
And by the way, I hear that if you sign up in January, they're going to give you the leap year rate for February.
Oh!
So you're going to get all the way to the 29th.
They make this sound like it's so much money to subscribe to listen to Opie and Anthony. It's a lousy $2, and then when you start telling people that they get the rest of the month for free, do the math. It's awful.
It's really
that means it's a little over $1 savings that we're bragging about.
Wow.
Eric Jason from Jersey, as De Niro, you had your chance and you blew it. And then next time, ask De Niro how much. 500 after the discount.
You should have tried to milk his nipples. Maybe he would have liked that.
Oh, yeah.
And you should have gone with the "Hey Billy, I'm a Yankee fan" bit. Something tells me nothing would have worked with Billy Crystal.
He looked at me when I walked earlier than that. When I walked across the floor for the first time, I kind of looked over at him, and he saw me, and I kind of just give a little nod or whatever, because it was a good show. Just glared at me. I don't know if it's a personal...
He's a miserable son of a bitch, Billy Crystal.
He was seen to be nice to everybody else.
Stop. I know you have
No, but I'm saying he was seen to be jovial with everyone else.
Everybody that's in the little club. Everyone that's in the little club.
Well,
but everyone outside of it, he is miserable.
He probably knew you.
And I've heard this from other people. He's just a nasty man, Billy Crystal. He's nasty.
First time I met him in Aspen... He did take a picture with me, and he was very cool. I mean, it was the only time I ever met him, but this time he was really not happy to see me.
Okay. Anthony, something that we like playing. It's the holiday season. Ding fries are done.
Of course.
Check this out, and we'll continue.
Burger King making flavor whoppers. I would paper hat. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding by the dun, ding by the dun, ding by the dun, ding by the dun. I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run, I gotta run. Don't buffer fudge and hot bad and really hurt bad, so the skin dry. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Where is the bell? Wait for the bell. Can't need the bell. Where is the bell? Ding by the dun, ding by the dun, ding by the dun, ding by the dun. I was a Burger King making flavor whoppers. I would paper hat. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? Ding by the dun, ding by the dun, ding by the dun, ding by the dun.
This. All right, what's the problem?
Oh, boy.
What's the problem? What's the problem?
The Emperor is not happy with his coffee.
Oh, no. Are we going to have to break into...
Jim Norton. Coffee Diva.
Coffee Diva.
Look at that cup. What brand is on that cup?
I don't know.
It doesn't taste good. I don't like it.
Where do we get our coffee every day?
I like Starbucks.
I like Starbucks.
And I don't like supporting the savages that run most of these delis.
You're insane.
Yup.
You betcha. You might be right.
Yeah.
What is this?
You want to taste this?
Wow, that's really nice.
Throw it against the wall.
I'm a diva.
I want Starbucks coffee.
You betcha.
Jim Norton. Coffee Diva.
Coffee Diva.
I know Starbucks is a big world order type of thing.
At least they're not funding terrorism.
It's everything 24/7 XM 202. The O&A virus. It's everything all the time.
XM 202. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah, I'm so tired of waiting for us to wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah, I'm so sick of waiting for us to make a move. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Never lose. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Let's go right to the phones before we move on to some other things here on the Opie and Anthony Show. It's Joe in Kentucky. What's up, Joe?
Not much, man. What's happening?
Do you want to add to the subject at hand here or what?
Yeah, there was this dude down in Kentucky. He won the lottery, you know, and him and his old lady had been separated for 6 months. And when they went to court, you know, the judge decided to give her half of what the ticket cost.
Ah, there you go.
50 cents. That's all she got.
There you go.
Oh, wait, she only got 50 cents?
That's nice.
Yep, that was it.
And the guy won the lottery?
Yeah, 6 months after they'd been separated, but, you know, she got half of what the ticket cost. That's all she got.
Oh, that's hilarious. Cool, thank you.
I just remembered that when y'all was talking about the lottery.
Cool. Thanks, Joe. You enjoying the program today?
I love it, man. I used to listen to y'all when y'all was up in Jersey.
Okay, cool.
And I was so glad when y'all got syndicated to Ohio so I didn't have to go as far. I'm a truck driver, you know.
Of course you are, Opie. Why are you asking me more questions?
I was just kind of
driver.
stalling. You know, we got an hour to go. I figured this would kill 30 seconds. You never know.
30 seconds? It's a truck driver. I think he was ready to hang up, and you asked him another question. It's a truck driver.
I'll be good.
And now you're
Good
bitching
show, man.
about it, and that just wasted another 20 seconds. See, I'm a genius when it comes to this
Wasted.
radio thing. Trust me on that. Hey, Joe.
Bye.
Just spread the virus for us. That's all I was going to say. If you're enjoying what you're hearing, we could use the help as far as marketing of the show. You tell your friends, and maybe they'll subscribe as well. Okay?
I do, man, all the time.
And where are you driving to, Joe?
I'm in South Dakota right now.
South Dakota.
All right. Thank you, Joe.
See you, Jimmy.
Hi, Joe.
Joe, one more thing.
Bye.
Ah, wow.
Damn it.
Smart trucker.
Brian from Texas, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say that first time I heard about you guys was on the meet and greet on XM Comedy, and I've been hooked ever since.
Ooh, oh, thanks.
And then about the doctor whose wife's trying to get his medical license suspended. How the fuck is he supposed to pay her
I
if
know.
he can't work?
We didn't state the obvious, of course. Like she wants $196,000 from her doctor husband, and she wants his license to go away for a while. How's he supposed to make his money?
I'm sure
That's a pretty good chunk of change.
I'm sure they assume that he has more than that in his bank account.
Gotcha.
So if you take away his license, he can't practice medicine. He can't have any more money coming in for him until he pays her. Doesn't work that way.
Okay. Lady Di's on the line. Lady Di.
Hey, how's it going?
It says you just want to say hi, right?
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi. How you doing?
All right. Anthony, so it says she just wants to say hi.
And she did.
And she did. Now we're going to have to, fill that 5 minutes we would have done with her with better comedy. The paper today, Anthony, Daily News, top 10 corniest lines, but they say the top 10 popcorniest lines. That one doesn't even make sense on any level.
No, it does. It does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Bob. Hello, Bob. Bob. Yes, Opie?
Hold on. I got to cue up my thing.
I see you're queuing something up.
All right, good. Top 10 popcorniest lines in movie history, Anthony.
Popcorniest.
I smell popcorn, no?
Yeah, what are they burning
What the
today?
hell is that?
Every morning we burn something around here.
That was weird.
I'd like some popcorn, guys.
Who's making popcorn? What the hell
Who
is
is
this
it?
place?
Is that popcorn?
Who is it?
I smell
Wait,
hot buttered popcorn.
I'd like some, Aunt. I don't know about you, but it smells delicious.
I thought they were popping some popcorn so we could get into the mood of the top 10 popcorniest lines. It's like, read the list, have a little popcorn.
Maybe we could pour it in Noah's ass and have a few strippers lick it out happily.
For free.
Of course, no charge at all.
No
for the
charge
scrappy
for
young
you.
buck.
You'll get him back, when he has to get your coffee.
Oh, yeah, that. Ooh,
Well, that
you
really
showed
strains him out. He'll probably squeeze clear stuff into it.
Do we want to hear the top 10
I'd love to.
popcorniest lines of all
Now,
time?
how did they come to these?
Well, of
They're the
course.
corniest lines.
I guess they polled some moviegoers. Sure, that's what they did.
Polled moviegoers. Now, corniest would be where you kind of go, when they say it?
Yeah.
All right.
And most people don't remember movie lines, so I don't know how they came up with this list. It doesn't really... Oh, it does say, a survey of 2,000 moviegoers.
Could you tell us the movie, and maybe we'll see if we can get the quote? Ooh, that's a fun game you can play at home. I like that.
Ooh. Listeners like when they're involved, where they could kind of feel smart about themselves.
Right.
Yeah, but don't give the quote away, because that might be
I
too obvious.
won't.
All right.
In 10th place, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell you the actor that did it too? Will that help you, or just the movie?
I say just the movie.
Just the
first.
movie.
One hint at a time, right, Ant?
Yeah, maybe then we got to ask for
Well,
another
no one's
hint.
going to get this one because it's a movie I don't think anyone saw.
Well, we'll be the judge
In
of that.
10th place, it's a... We have popcorn.
I know, I smell. I did a great job
Hot
to smell.
buttered popcorn.
Just like that from movies.
Jimmy's filling his fat face again.
Sure,
Why?
more carbohydrates, fat tit. Hey, you got any ice cream you can just smear all over my fat body? Maybe a little cheesecake on the underswell of my bosoms?
All right, so in 10th place, Anthony.
Yeah.
It's from the movie The Postman.
The
The Postman. I saw that one.
You did see The Postman.
With, what's his name? Kevin Costner.
Oh, very good, Ant.
I did see it.
Okay.
That was a good one. It was like Waterworld on ground. It was Waterworld on the ground.
Well, do you know the line?
From The Postman.
Everyone is bringing in carbohydrates
Was it
for
something
Jimmy.
like...
he can't help himself. Don't do that to him. He's not going to start eating the party mix,
Big
is he?
party mix.
Yeah.
Was it something like Ride, Postman, Ride, or
no
something to that effect?
You a handsome man, Mr. Garrison?
Here's the line. Get ready to puke. Because no one's going to get this one. You're a godsend, a savior, a blind woman tells him. No, he replies.
I'm just the postman.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Costner should have said, no, I'm a bore.
I love that movie. It was done in real time.
All right. The next one everyone should get. Jerry Maguire.
Show me the money.
Is that
No,
corny?
that's not corny.
Corny beyond
It
comprehension.
is corny.
There was one that was so much
but
worse
it's-
than that in the movie.
Yeah,
tell you one of-
I know the one. I
What?
know the one.
What?
I think I do.
Did Mr. De Niro show me the picture?
No, I think they're looking for the lovey-dovey story in that.
Yeah.
What was the line? I had you. You had me at hello.
Ding. Hey, can I have your bell today?
Oh, good one, Ant.
This isn't the inappropriate bell. This is the you got it right bell today.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. Renee
Zellweger.
And Jerry Maguire when she says to Tom Cruise, "You had me at hello."
You had me at hello. As Bob Kelly weeps.
All right. Top 10.
Yeah, blubbering ass he is. You ninny, act like a man. Your body like a Turk.
This
You
guy.
can act like a man. What's the matter with you?
This guy has.
Little fat hands. The only reason I was crying is because both her arms weren't broken.
That's why you got to listen to the whole program, folks.
Oh.
Find out what Jimmy's talking about when we replay the show starting at 10 o'clock this morning on the East Coast.
Yes, sirree, Bob.
Bruce from Philly, what's up?
De Niro.
Yo, the 11th top corniest line would be Jim Norton from Spider-Man. He stinks, and I don't like him.
Sir, that happens to be a cult classic.
That is.
Yeah, that's not. All right.
That was a fine line.
Lady Di's back. Lady Di, what's up?
How's everything going? I don't have satellite radio, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Everybody, let's get into it. Get stupid, get retarded, get retarded, get retarded. Let's get retarded.
Let's get retarded, yeah.
Let's get retarded.
Yeah.
Let's get
Retarded in here.
Let's get
Retarded in here.
Let's get retarded in here. Let's get retarded.
We're getting retarded.
Come on, Anthony.
Didn't you call just to say hi?
I called to. I don't have XM satellite, so how would I know
Did
what you're
you
talking
call
about?
just to say hi?
No. Well, yes and no.
All right, say hi.
At least say hi.
Okay, I'm saying hi.
Anthony,
Right.
so the top 10 popcorniest lines in movie history.
Popcorniest.
It's all movies within the last 10 years.
These
So
aren't
this is
fattening,
for-
are they? Doritos?
Oh.
Dude, stop. Just stop.
We have a couple more, Ben.
Ooh.
Get your shit fingers off there.
He's gonna lunge. Yeah, just think of where those fingers were.
I know, in the back of his throat and his pants.
All right,
Hold
listen.
on a second. Maybe you could take a dump on the floor. We could pull a Jeep in and go 4x4. Jesus. Your rotten volcanic colon. Beat it, Mount St. Helens colon.
I feel bad for all the people that are just tuning into the show for the first
I
time today.
know,
They're
have
missing
no
so many of
clue
the inside gags.
how
This show
sick
is
Ben
filled with a
was.
lot of inside gags. That's why you got to listen a long time. Okay,
Yeah, here's
Anthony.
one- okay.
Eighth. You did you?
No, I did. I just wanted to know that really the inside gag with Ben is that our producer shits like a goose with colon cancer. That's our producer. There you go. All caught up.
And restaurants collect it and serve it at the very high prices. Anything? The goose liver.
You were going with a pate joke
Yeah.
there?
Wow.
I knew halfway through.
Yeah, there was no confidence there.
No, it wasn't.
There's nothing.
It wasn't
I've heard
that.
rape testimony delivered with more confidence.
It wasn't.
And I knew I shouldn't have went out. I was drinking.
It was. I realized as soon as I started that it's goose liver, and we were talking about goose poop, and I was
Goose
praying that
crap
I
and-
still could pull it out. And
Yeah, no.
oh man, I'd start sweating inside.
Yeah,
that was awful. I got all tingling inside, like, oh my god,
Oh no,
this
I'm
has
doing
nothing
it.
to do with the other.
Giambi made his steroid admission with more dignity.
All right, well, eighth place and top 10 popcorniest lines of all time.
Right.
It's from Braveheart.
Braveheart.
Jimmy, you want to stab at this one?
I don't know the whole line. Is it the one that ends with the freedom?
You can't take my freedom.
They may take our lives, but they will never take our freedom.
Yes.
We got that.
All right.
Make a mess of his guts.
The seventh corniest line is from Independence Day.
Oh, there's so, that was it. The opening credits. That movie was chock full of corny bullshit.
Really corny stuff. I don't know.
It's Bill Pullman.
Oh, right.
As the U.S. president vowing to fight off alien invasion by saying, "Today we celebrate our Independence Day."
Ugh, that was really a douche-chilling moment.
And that could have been a great movie, too. The
Yeah.
effects were cool, but they had to, he had to be a black funny guy beating the alien. I'm tired of what we stock with the shuck and jive and let Will Smith just do what he does. He's a good
Always
actor.
the shuck and jive with those guys. They always got to, be all ghetto.
And when they in Men in Black, it's like raining black folks. Why? You're a good actor.
He's got to be the step and fetch it.
That's not his fault.
Tap dancing for the man.
That's how white people write for black people. No wonder black people hate us.
Yeah.
All right, in sixth place, top 10 popcorniest lines. It's from Notting Hill.
What?
From Notting Hill.
Oh, is that a goddamn...
All right, get Steve in here.
Yeah.
Steve should
would
know this one.
Yeah.
It is a chick
Oh.
flick after all. Thank God I didn't lose that competition. No one will remember that I came in second place.
Yes, I know. Thank God you came in second and not first.
Steve, do you know any lines from Notting Hill?
Notting Hill.
The fine Julia Roberts chick flick.
That's with what's his name? Is it
No,
also?
I've seen it. I'm trying to think of any specific lines. Said by who? Said by.
I knew I'd screw up. I knew I'd screw up. I'm like, is it 6 or 10?
Porn. That song is stuck in a lot of people's heads, by the way, so it was good you played
10,
it there.
And it was 6.
Is the internet for martinis, too?
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah.
The internet is for porn. What a dick.
Maybe the internet is for pate. We can...
all right. God, I started feeling uncomfortable right off the
Maybe
bat.
Stalker Pate will call it.
You could goose her.
Pate cakes.
No, Steve?
Like Hugh Grant lines or Julia Roberts lines?
I said it's Julia
How many
Roberts.
times have you seen this flick?
Several, actually.
So what's the corny line from it? Popcorny.
Anything?
No, I can't.
All right. Another fine appearance by Steve.
Yeah,
everyone.
no, sorry.
Thank
Thanks,
you. Go
Steve.
back
You're
to
welcome.
doing nothing or whatever you're
Yeah,
doing in the
thank
other
you,
room.
Steve.
Take care.
You're welcome.
There he goes, Martini Steve.
I don't know why. I love when they hit him on the FU line. It's just so funny to hear them go, and fuck you, Martini Steve.
Oh, yeah, they hate him.
He does nothing to bring out such hatred.
No.
Well,
nice guy.
Eric says through my headphones that he has Notting Hill drops. Let's hear what you got.
I'm really sorry about last time. Oh. I mean, he just flew in. I had no idea. In fact, I had no idea if he was ever going to fly in again.
How many of these do you have?
What? What? Oh, don't wake me up like that, Opie.
There's a lot of them.
I was really
All
like...
right, we don't need to hear a lot of those.
Notting Hill off, they should call it. That's what I was doing.
He has 35 drops from the movie.
It would have been Notting Off Hill.
Well,
would that have been funnier?
Eric, how about this?
How about Goose Crap Hill?
Oh, it's Pate Hill.
Here's the line.
Yes?
In sixth place, we're up to, right? It's Julia Roberts in Notting Hill. I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her. Ooh. Do you have that one?
I knew that one, too.
You
Of course
did.
you did.
Why did you know that one, Martini Steve?
It was on the tip of my tongue, and I was trying to figure out the correct... Sorry. It bugs me that that's the only line I could remember. I just couldn't get it out right.
Will you do us a favor? The next time that your wife wants you to go to a chick flick, could you please say no?
Yeah.
You're embarrassing all of us.
And could you stop rolling your sleeves in tightly? It's really uncomfortable.
That's not rolled up. They're just not there.
All right.
No, that wasn't when she asked me to go. That one's on... Thank you.
I'm just interrupting you.
Okay.
Porn. All right, thank you, Steve.
Yep.
2 brilliant appearances by Martini Steve today. All right.
I love how he does that.
Steve. Eric, if you have these, just whisper in my ear, okay? Whisper. In 5th place, Anthony?
Just a guy in an engineer room talking to a shock jock, saying, I love you.
Hoping he'll acknowledge me and stop yelling at me. It's from Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Yeah.
That would be Let me think. I know
Top 10
Top Gun.
pop corniest lines.
Corny. Is it the one with the
in
chick?
movie history.
I know what it
What's
is.
her name? Kelly McGillis?
No.
Nope.
Or is it? No, it's that, what, macho,
It's when Tom Cruise goes, "Hey, Goose, duck, faggot." No?
tuck and roll, Goose. No?
You don't have it in it? I thought you
I
might
think
have it.
it's, let me think. Is it the locker room scene? You could be my... Oh, no, it's on the deck of the ship, was that one. You could be my wingman anytime. Yeah, thank you. Yes.
Do we have that one?
That one was awful.
Looking? All right, don't worry about it. It's not that important. Everyone has heard it a million
I already
times.
know the top one corniest line. It's when Bob Kelly cried watching those little fat arms shake back and forth.
That was a movie. That was a documentary.
It is a movie. It's called The Life of a Turk, starring Bob Kelly.
Wait, what do you got? Eric's got some. I don't know. Just play it. We'll see if if that's it.
Hollywood, we're losing Viper. Let's just stay on Jester.
Oh, no.
Roger.
No.
Stay on Jester.
Goose, find Viper. He's out there somewhere. Stay with Hollywood, man. We're covering his wing.
What an awful, awful movie.
Goose, there's Viper. 3 o'clock.
Don't get me wrong, it ruled when it came out.
Get rid of that.
What was the big song?
You never close your...
No.
Right?
No,
It was the other
Opie.
one. Who was it? Berlin?
Oh, I like Take My Breath Away.
Oh, no, this was big.
Yeah.
Take My Breath Away?
Yeah,
Berlin?
I did a TV show with
Berlin.
her. She was very nice. Me,
Really?
her, Coolio. It was Mark
I
Maron's
saw
show.
she was on that stupid
Dude, You Never
VH1
Close My
non-award
Eyes was
show.
in that movie, too.
What?
You Never Close My...
No, that was them kind of singing to the jukebox.
Yeah, but that was in
Yeah,
there,
it
too.
was in there.
Yeah.
Be part of the soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
But no, it was Berlin. There it is.
What a great
The
tune.
love song. She still looks pretty good. I saw her last night on that VH1 thing. She looked really good back then, and she still looks pretty good. With her half blonde, half black hair thing.
Good song, though, right?
Oh, this stinks.
You don't like this?
No.
Dude, I spent like...
It's a great song to play while you're calling up hookers.
I'm not saying I'm not... it's not
That
a-
bang in turns for
How
free.
much? Too much. 200. Come over. Suck my...
We're going to dance to Berlin.
Take
you
my
filthy
cash
whore.
away. Take my cash away.
Very funny.
Yeah, sure. Top 10 pop corniest lines of all time. And
Slow fade,
where are we
nice.
up to? 4th place. Okay.
Work well, job well done.
The movie is Ghost, everybody.
Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
The single tear rolling down her face like Bob Kelly.
I know the corniest line was, "I'm so scared of spooks. No offense, Whoopi."
Now turn it into an inappropriate bell and hit it.
Oh, okay.
Why? It was in Ghost. Another good tune.
I think I hit the inappropriate bell better than you.
I don't know what the corny line from this would be.
Well, it's Swayze in
Of course
Ghost. He says, "I love you," and co-star Demi Moore says,
Ditto.
Oh, no,
Ooh.
I messed it up. Demi Moore says, "I love you."
Like it matters.
I know. And Swayze replies, "Ditto, yes."
Ditto.
Okay. In 3rd place,
I got it. How come you didn't clink the old bell for Jimmy Norton? Atta boy.
Remember when they were working the pottery wheel? And their hands looked like Ben after the weekend?
Lady Di's back. Lady Di.
Oh.
Hey, how's everything?
Good. What's going on?
How are you?
How are you?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing much. As of tomorrow, my phone's getting shut off.
Oh,
Why?
It gets better and better with her, doesn't it?
I can't pay the phone bill.
I love this song. Yeah!
Cut that out.
Don't pay your phone bill!
Oh, my God.
Yeah! Turn my phone off. Wow, that's off the hook, yo.
How
Like
much
your
money?
phone.
I'm sorry. How much money do you need for your phone bill, Di?
Almost $400.
Who are you calling, or
Yeah.
how long has that been?
I've let the phone bill go for a few months. That's what happened.
Lady Di, Lady
I'm not
Di,
gonna lie.
Lady Di, Listen to me. I'm really going to give you advice now, okay? Are you listening?
Yeah, but you're fading
No,
away.
I'm giving you advice. Listen
You're
to me.
fading away. Are you there?
Yes.
You're fading away.
No, that's your life. Your life's fading away.
Listen to me, Lady
All right.
Di. This
Go
will
ahead.
sum it up.
What?
Marion,
Yeah, hi, Opie. Hi, Anthony.
the other half of the retarded Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah,
Where did you come from? Where you calling from?
Her phone that she pays the bill for, idiot.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
What?
I'm fine, thank you, Marion.
She's fading
what's
away.
going on, guys?
Something
No, you're
she can never
fine.
say about that body of hers.
Hey, Marion, how is your cow's tongue in little chick mouth?
How is what?
That's the problem, Marion.
What's the problem?
You have the tongue of a cow in the mouth of a little baby chick.
Yeah, your mouth.
That's why you're always tripping over it.
Yeah, your tongue is a little too big for your mouth. I did notice that a long time ago.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, stick it, guys.
All the
Hey.
better for life, though.
Your tongue would be
on now with
perfect.
Diane?
Your tongue would be perfect if a plane skidded off the runway.
Hey,
You could
Jim,
loll it out, and they could
what's going on?
slide
What's
to
going on?
safety.
What's going on? Hey, shut up, Jimmy.
The tongue definitely gets in the way of some of your words.
Yeah, well, something gets in the way with you guys. It's your mouth. Hey,
Marion comeback. I love him. Another brilliant Marion comeback.
Wow.
We love the Marion comebacks.
Hey, Anthony, Opie, what's going on with Diane? What's she call you for now?
She's calling because her phone is being shut off.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
She-
Tomorrow.
Thank
She
God.
owes-
That means she will not be calling the show anymore.
Well, she
Thank
did it to
God I'm not going to
herself.
be calling the show anymore.
Hey, Di, are you still whoring around, having people stay there who belt you?
No?
Why
hit
did
you
that
in the
guy
jaw?
hit you? Why did he hit you?
Yeah.
What guy?
Everyone told us that he hit you. So what was the story?
Diane, who hit you?
Hello?
Why does she keep hanging
She
up?
hung up. Maybe her phone got shut off right then and there.
All right.
Who hit her?
What?
Who hit her?
That guy that was living in her house.
She didn't tell me this guy hit her.
You know something? Let me tell you something, Marion. Some guy is living over her house.
I know
And
that.
then, no, shut up. Some guy was living over her house,
Yes, I
and
know
she
that. I know
said,
Howie.
"Oh my God, shut up! Let me talk. Shut up!"
All right, good.
The guy
You
was
know the guy?
living over her house.
I talked to
And-
him.
Son of a bitch! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
She can't.
Holy retarded!
I love you guys.
Well, she knows the guy.
Marion,
Yes.
quiet. Let me talk, and
Go
then
ahead.
Go ahead.
I want to kill her.
Aunt, I'm with Marion. Go ahead.
You got it, talk.
Oh my God! There was a guy that was living over her house.
He's still
They-
there.
She is. I swear to God.
Go ahead.
I would. Hello. Yes. Shut up.
Okay, go ahead. I'm finished.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem is, Aunt. She's letting you finish your
Yeah,
story.
she's just chiming in.
There was a guy. His name was Jim, and he lived with Lady Di. And for some reason, all of a sudden, Lady Di said he wasn't living there anymore. That she had kicked him out. She said it was because he had called her something. What?
Back there.
What? Jesus Christ! What was it, Jim? Do you remember what the guy had called Lady Di? Something like a fatso or?
Yeah.
Hey, get a load of fatso over there.
It was something accurate, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was something accurate.
I
But
didn't
then,
know that this guy hit her.
shut up. So that
Nobody hit me.
Diane, you didn't tell me this guy hit
Why didn't you tell her?
Yeah, why didn't you tell her?
Because
She's
you know
your
why?
best
'Cause
friend.
You know that I would kick the guy's ass. That's why.
No, you wouldn't.
You're not kicking anyone's ass.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Hit him with your long midget arms?
I know you're a
No,
tough
don't
broad.
do that, but believe me.
I know you're a tough broad from Queens, but you're not hitting anybody, and you're
No,
not
that's
kicking
not
anyone's
right.
ass.
If this guy hit her, that ain't right.
I give him a good tongue lashing.
Guy.
Diane, why are you telling people this guy hit you when you didn't tell me that this guy hit you?
Yeah.
What the hell's going on over in Westfield?
Nothing is going on over here.
Why are you telling people that this guy hit you if he really didn't hit you? Why do you say these things?
First of all, nobody hit me.
The guy punched you in the jaw, and that's why it was bruised.
No, Anthony, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Diane, I hope
I
he
say
didn't
yes.
hit you.
No. No.
Hello?
Her phone keeps crapping out, Marion.
It's probably a cordless and she's wandering around.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's drinking, that's why.
Oh, that's
she's
always good.
drinking.
Well, you know something? At her point, I recommend drinking because she's on that slope, that long, slippery
She's
slope. You
getting
might
a-
as well just be
guys, she's getting a lot of utilities shut
She's
off.
just she'll lose one little piece of her life at a time. the phone will go, then the electricity, and then the place she lives, and she will end up homeless.
The hair is already going.
She's going to end up in a shelter, in a woman's shelter somewhere, getting beaten because she's stupid.
Because she doesn't want to get help.
Well, she already has hair like Ben Franklin. Can she do something to thicken that a little bit?
Jimmy, come on. She doesn't want to get help. There's nothing anybody could do for her.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend Jim had talked to her, and what can,
Yeah, but...
He's called me up, too.
Yeah, let me say, but... What?
Go ahead.
No,
She's having too good a time drinking. See, it's not outweighing the bad yet. It's still such a party. It must just be so much fun over there in her
I try to
house.
get her help, and she doesn't want it.
And with the candles, because the electricity's off, no phone.
Well, once she...
But at least as long as you got a cooler with some ice in it to keep the beers cold.
She doesn't have a vehicle. I told her to get rid of her vehicle.
She is a vehicle.
Why don't you invite her to live with you? You guys have been good friends for a long time. Why?
No, she can't.
You're like the
I have
odd
no room
couple,
in my
only-
house.
You have no room in the house?
No.
You're
Why not?
Odd in
I
other
don't have
ways.
that big of a house, okay?
Don't you have two houses?
No, I don't.
Don't you have one on the Jersey Shore?
Yes, but that's just to go down once in a while because other people
Have her live
are
down
in it.
there.
Huh?
She could live down there.
You're like a beach bum. She could wear like one of those white floppy hats to keep the sun out of her eyes.
No, come on, guys. She really needs help, but she doesn't
Hey,
want
look.
it.
Well, then, you know what? Tough shit.
I'm realizing it now.
I'm so sick
I've
of...
been trying to help her.
I'm so sick of people like Lady Di. We did our best. We pointed her in the right direction. I'm not going to spend my time trying to help someone that doesn't want to be helped.
Time for the analogy,
I
Ope.
racked my brain now trying to figure out what I could do for her. I sent her out job hunt, and I called her up, told her to go here, go there, go here, go there, and she refuses.
Yeah, you're right. About
Time for the
baby.
analogy.
I mean, I don't know what else I could do.
Look, yeah, Aunt reminded me of something. It is the baby turtle thing all over again. You know, nature has proven that not all the baby turtles will make it to the ocean, and if they do make it to the ocean, they're not gonna see adulthood.
They all don't live. All the ones that hatch there on the beach.
Lady Di is gonna be the baby turtle that ends up on its back.
On its back right before the surf.
To no one to flip it upright.
Maybe Lady Di will be the one where the seagull comes down and grabs it by its little leg and carries it off.
That's right.
You know, I mean, I appreciate that you guys are trying to.
No, we're not trying anymore. We tried for about 5 minutes. She got our attention for 5 minutes. That's it. So.
Well, I hope to see you guys before Christmas.
Shut up.
I don't know if I'll be
All
up
right.
with her, or if I'll be
Just
up by
goes
myself,
on
but see
and
what happens
on
next week.
and on.
You
or
know,
the week after.
we could start auditioning new partners for you.
Hey, how's
Well, that's
Patty?
good.
Yeah, because you're not that good by yourself. So, you know,
Hey.
Lady Di's going to be dead soon, and we'll get a new Lady Di
Don't
for you.
say dead.
Well,
maybe we'll get a supermodel to play the new Lady Di.
Don't say dead. Come on.
Compared to the old one, anybody you get would fit that bill.
you know who we can get?
Come on.
Who is the fat chick from Facts of Life?
Oh, Mindy Cohn.
Mindy Cohen. Let's get her. She's an
Natalie.
actress.
Yeah, that's not a
Natalie.
bad idea.
Oh,
So
come
she could
on,
come in
guys.
and do that, perhaps.
Or how about Wendy Jo Sperber?
Wendy Jo Sperber. I haven't seen her in anything. Maybe the Snapple lady.
She's dieting.
Wendy?
Maybe we could get her.
Who's dying?
Dieting.
Who's dieting?
Wendy Jo Sperber and the Snapple lady.
Oh, shut
They're
up.
both dieting.
Yep.
Aren't they the same person?
They
No.
They do look
I know,
alike.
just
but-
kidding.
Wendy Jo Sperber was in Bosom Buddies with Tom Hanks and
Right.
the guy who went nowhere.
And the other guy.
All right,
that was
Marion.
next
Pete
to
Best.
greatness.
Marion,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, because we're not going to see you or talk to you before Christmas.
Here's
So-
mine. I might call you up one day next week when I'm off of here.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you, Marion.
Okay? Hey, guys, thanks for
And there
offering.
she goes, the other half of the retarded, Laverne and Shirley.
What a complete mess these two are. At least Marion kind of has things together. Married,
Yeah.
got the house, the bills are being
Her
paid.
husband, Joe.
Her husband. But Lady Di, she is truly a mess. Retarded. Truly a mess.
Hey, you know what? This is going to end our night. Yeah, this is perfect.
Wait a minute.
Very
What
good.
about the quotes, Opie?
Trust me, I got it under control. All right, where are we? We're up to the third popcorniest line in movie
I
history.
love how we
Anthony.
do these countdown things, and it takes us forever because we never stick to the subject.
We just don't care.
We have
We
ADD.
don't.
We just have ADD, where we go off on tangents.
We're like little kids on sugar rushes running around the room.
Some idiot started a discussion. They thought this show was scripted.
How could
listen to
this
program?
possibly be scripted?
Are you insane?
Well, that's not what you're supposed to
Scripted.
say. Scripted,
Yeah.
that's a bunch of bunk.
Scripted.
Yeah.
Mr. Faversham, the show is not scripted. Is not scripted.
Lady Di, why does your phone keep hanging up?
I have no clue.
Yes,
My
that's
cordless phone.
the statement of the
I
century.
have no idea.
Well, what are your final words, considering your phone's getting shut off tomorrow?
My final words?
And what's happens next? Electricity goes? What's up?
Yeah.
No, nothing like that is going to go.
How much is the power? What's that bill up to?
The power?
Yes, the electric bill. How much is that up to?
$200. Why?
When was the last time you paid it?
When I was working,
Asking or telling?
which I'm not working anymore.
Yeah, when you were working. You haven't worked in months, so yeah, your electricity is going to get turned off.
No, it's not going to get turned off. That ain't going to get.
How are you making money to pay your bills?
Well, no. Right now, I'm all right. I'm on welfare.
Why don't you get a job? Stop being so lazy.
And who's whispering in the background? The guy that punched you in the face?
Yeah.
There's nobody whispering in the background.
I
Who's
heard a little
in the
whispering.
background?
Anyone else?
Anyone there at the house with you?
There's nobody whispering in the background.
Is anyone there with you? She's
Well,
so
a friend of mine's here with me, but he's not whispering.
Then how can we hear him and know he's there?
And didn't you say no one's there?
No. He's sitting on the couch right now. There is somebody here, but
What a
he's not
mess.
whispering in the background.
Yeah, he's warming up his fist into a catcher's mitt.
No, he's not warming up his fist, and I never got hit anyway in the first.
No, that's our observation.
That was.
You know,
It looked an awful lot like a fist print on your jaw.
It certainly was, and well deserved.
Because looking at your gut, it sure didn't look like you were on a treadmill. Because she said she
I
fell off a
haven't
treadmill,
been on
right?
a treadmill in a long time.
Of course you haven't.
How long?
I don't know, a couple of years.
Columbo, thank you.
Hey, ass.
That you said you fell off a treadmill.
That's how you said you hurt. You can't even keep your lies straight anymore. You said.
No, I did fall off the treadmill, but that doesn't mean I was on the treadmill.
Then how'd you fall off it?
My God.
In other words, I was in the porch and I fell by the treadmill. You know, there's a cord.
You
that
are
goes-
such a lying sack. You are.
I am
now
not a
you're,
lying sack. Will you stop
You
it?
fell trying to get to the cooler of Budweiser because your refrigerator's not working anymore? You have to keep your
There's
beer
a cooler
outside?
in there, but there's no bud in there.
So you fell over a treadmill because that is such an object that... Oh,
her
phone
phone.
fell.
Good.
All right, it just...
Her phone cuts off right when we would have hung up on her anyway.
I bet it's the alcohol in her breath just keeps messing the wires up.
Short circuits. What a complete mess.
Oh, my God. Balloon Knot Joe has a good observation, and then we'll get back to this list. That's very good, though. Balloon Knot, go ahead.
You know, I was just thinking that her life is like the Sims game in reverse. She's just slowly disappearing, piece by piece. And yet I wonder...
Not even in reverse. Not even in reverse. I played The Sims like this. Where
And you could lose everything.
Yeah, where I stopped feeding myself, stopped going to the bathroom.
You lose the kid. They
Stop-
come and
yeah,
take your kid.
Stop going to work. This
Your
is-
phone gets shut off. Your power gets shut
The real
off.
question is, how can someone so poor be so fat?
That's true, yeah. How the hell does she keep that weight on?
All right, there she goes.
That's true.
He goes. Lady Di. Lady Di. Lady Di. All right. So we're up to the
third, Opie.
Third pop corniest line in movie history.
What was 4?
I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
I think it was...
Ghost.
Ghost, yeah.
This line is from the movie 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Another one of those bore fests.
I never saw it.
Oh.
All right. The line, is it still raining? I hadn't noticed, uttered by Annie McDowell at the end of 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Why would you see that?
That was just another... You know, I watched it. I tried to. I sat there trying to watch it. And nothing happens the whole movie. It is just the most boring nothing. Like every one of his movies. Unless he's getting head from some black prostitute, I don't want to hear his name.
You're right, bro.
All right, let's move on. The runner-up.
Thanks.
Corniest line in movie history. From Dirty Dancing. Anybody?
Is it right after the abortion scene?
From Dirty
I
Dancing.
love that one.
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
His famous line in the movie. It was...
Nobody puts baby in the corner. What a faggot that I know that.
Yeah. Wow. Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Yes.
In honor of that, we'll play the retard singing Time.
Oh, one of my faves.
Time of
Nobody
My Life.
puts baby in the corner.
Yeah.
Isn't that from the Peterson trial?
Why always back to that?
6 Degrees of Scott Peterson.
I just need to understand why. It always has to go back to that.
Because they named it.
Doesn't have to go there.
It just should.
The top.
Could say nobody puts John Bonet in a corner.
Absolutely. Nobody puts those Smith boys. Nobody puts Yates 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Nobody puts Joel Steinberg's daughter Lisa. There's plenty of them.
The top corniest line in movie history.
Oh, the top one. What movie are we looking at?
Well, what? Oh, popcorniest.
Popcorniest.
You enjoy that, right?
Popcorniest. It makes it so much more
as soon as I
fun.
say the movie, you're going to know the line, so...
Really?
Well, I guess that's why we're doing this. So yeah, the Titanic, obviously.
Oh. Is it that stupid Hold On, Jack?
Don't ever let go.
No.
I don't think so.
It's the line from the movie.
Yeah.
The line.
Oh, I'm the king of the world.
I'm the king of the world.
Yeah. Ugh.
I thought it was, help me out of the raft, you fat, selfish whore.
Yes, the Titanic. As it slithered beneath the icy waters of the North Atlantic, I dedicate this song to all the people on the Titanic, but mostly not to those who perished beneath the icy waters, but to the survivors. I feel you. Jack, you idiot. Get up on the boat. Why is Ren from Ren and Stimpy singing this song? Jack, get up on the boat, you idiot. Okay, Ren. Hey, that water's awful cold, Ren. Stimpy, clear me a place on the boat.
Oh, big part?
Yeah, this is our favorite part.
Near, far away.
Oh, why did Jack have to die? Bob Kelly, stop crying. I like see a midget trying to swim. Those little arms.
Yeah.
Just not able to keep the nose above water enough to stop drowning.
And he's only trying to swim because Bob's tears are drowning him. Sad sack idiot you are. You emotional boob. Ugh.
If only they had climbed into the warm cavern that is my camel toe. You ever see me perform at my Vegas show? These wonderful dancers come out of my jumpsuited camel toe to do a dance as I sing this song.
Blah, 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 blah.
I wish I had my whistle I used to have at NEW. Where's my little tooty whistle? I would play along at this part and not have to talk until...
Right.
Oh, is it coming now?
Nope.
Son of a bitch! Yes, dedicated to all those that lived. These survivors. Not long. It's just around the corner. Here it comes.
Now it's a wacky ride for kids.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Near, far away.
Wonderful song.
All right, can we turn this off, please?
Well, let it finish.
It goes on for another year.
Have a little respect.
No, I'd rather play the retards singing the song from Ghost.
The song goes on as long as it took this mighty ship to sink.
Want to hear the retards?
I love the retards doing the Dirty
in honor
Dancing
of the
song.
runner-up corniest line in movie history, let's play this, and we're not going to take a break. As soon as the song's over, we'll play What Did We Learn and finish up the O&A show for today, okay?
Wait, is this the guy you called an insensitive scumbag who recorded this?
Yeah.
Time of my life.
Yeah.
It's from Dirty Dancing, because he emailed me. He said that was the greatest compliment he ever got, was when you called him an insensitive scumbag. He loved it.
Most of the guys that work at these places with retarded people, they really aren't really nice and doing it to be nice. They're doing it because it's a job, you know? And maybe they went into it with some noble thinking, but when you're there and doing it and getting bitten and punched and spit and shit and pissed on by retarded people, you kind of lose that whole noble point of getting into the gig, and you start doing things like this. When you take them to a field trip to Great Adventure, then you see a recording booth, you throw them in there, you make them record this song, and then you give it out to your favorite radio show, the Opie and Anthony Show.
And I do believe this is one of your favorites, right?
Yes, it is.
One of your favorite things we play?
Love it. The emotion they put into it is great.
Had the time of my life. Now I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. 'Cause I had the time of my life. Not always thought of you. I've been waiting for so long. Now I finally found this one to stay by me. Yeah, we're writing on the wall, and you felt the magic of fantasy. Yeah, we dancing in our eyes, just the way we could die secretly. So we take each other's hand, cause we really understand. Just remember, you're the one. Can't get enough. So I tell you something. This could be love because I had the time of my life. That I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I hold you. In my body and soul, God, you know that you never know. So just let it go. Be afraid to lose control. No. Yeah, I know it's on your mind. You stay with me tonight. Me, stay remember. Oh, the one thing I can't get enough of. So I'll tell you something. This can't be love because I had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before. And so I swear it's the truth. I hold you all night. Had the time of my life. And I searched to be before that I found the truth. I owe it to you. Oh, had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. Felt this way. I swear, it's just the truth, and I owe it all to you. I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And so I swear, it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. As I had the time of my life, and I searched
classic.
One of Anthony's favorite. You're listening to the Opie and Anthony free play all week long right here on XM 202, Anthony.
Hey, it's a free play.
To continue to receive Channel 202 on your XM radio, you'll need to add Opie and Anthony to your XM account. You could call 1-800-XM-RADIO or subscribe online.
Mm-hmm.
Best of all, if you order this week, you'll get Opie and Anthony for the remainder of 2004.
Stop it. For the rest of the year?
At no additional charge. Hurry, this special deal ends this Sunday.
I just walked back in the studio. Whoa. How much of the month are they giving away for free?
Well, how many days are left in the month?
It's the rest of the year, Jimmy.
Rest of the year. And
all the way up till 2005.
I guess to round it off, about 3 weeks.
For free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's got to be a misprint.
Unless you're lazy and you wait till Sunday, then you're down to about 19 days.
19 days? Yeah.
What's the problem? We can't afford that. What's next? Chiclets?
I'm hoping this is a joke.
No, it's...
Is this a joke?
It's got to be a joke, right? The show only costs $2 a month.
$2.
Because the people listening to us now already have their XM radios, unless they're the scumbags that are getting the show for free online.
I want my $2.
Or buying the shows off eBay. Everyone else paying for it. So that means they have to decide if they want to add $2 to their account a month.
$2.
$2 lousy dollars.
Isn't it worth $2 to you?
Yes, it is. Stop whispering. Sorry. Oh, you hear the delay? That's a little weird, huh?
It's a little creepy. Am I right or wrong, Hope?
Look at Dylan Terry from Binghamton saying, today I learned that when it's free, it's funnier. Great show, Dix. Thank you, Tool.
We're not stupid. We know we have to be funnier this week. We tell you guys all the time that we call in this show every day, but we can't call in the show this week. We understand that.
We got to rope in some new listeners and then give them the usual crap we give our faithful fans.
They'll see what garbage we really are. Once the $2 checks start rolling in.
Right.
Start rolling in, Norton.
Next Monday, they're going to be like, wait a minute. What happened?
Yeah, they're not prepared.
We got $2 laying around.
We're smart to a point, and then we go lazy. Smart then lazy. That's
right.
Our philosophy on the Opie and Anthony show.
You'll see us working very hard this week.
And I only cursed 3 times today. I was counting.
I said the S word a couple of times, and I don't think I said the F word.
You didn't say the F word?
No. I think
Jimmy
I said
said mother effer.
Yeah.
I did,
and
but in
a bunch
context.
of Fs.
No, I didn't
let me
curse
do
that
the
much.
finger shame to you.
I did not.
Shame.
I did not. That's right. 500, and he could have plugged you for free. I never said the F word that much. I didn't curse that much today.
Of course you didn't.
A little bit here and there.
I think it was completely acceptable.
You know what?
What are you crunching up over there? Your underwear?
Big duties, Ben.
Yeah.
You know, this is like that weird time of the show. We got a couple other things we could get to, but we don't really have enough time. So
we have to be funny tomorrow, too, Ope.
I know.
Yes.
So now we're just kind of sitting here stalling.
Spread it out.
I'm thinking about my chess game with Master Poe
I
out there.
see that.
I see you guys are involved in a heavy-duty chess game
I made
out
a few
there.
bad moves, running in and out, trying to be funny, looking at
Did ya?
Ben's. Yeah.
It's hard to concentrate when you're doing a radio show on chess, so, you know.
Yeah, how could you play chess and this radio show at the same time?
I don't know. I'm doing neither very well.
Time?
He's playing Master Poe, so Poe will just, hit him if he starts winning.
Yeah.
Hey,
put a
done.
pawn in my ear.
Our intern Nathaniel is doing a comedy gig tonight.
Oh.
Really?
I didn't even know he did stand-up.
Tonight at 7 at Caroline's, our intern will
will
be performing with a bunch of other comedians, I do believe. It's a $4 cover plus 2-drink minimum.
Wow.
You do a little stand-up comedy, do you?
Yes, I do.
All right.
How long you been doing it?
About 6 months.
Okay.
Wow, just jumping into the fray.
You're green, as we say.
Yes.
Very
Green.
Okay.
That's good.
So I would ask the fans to come and bring their love of comedy, but maybe not their love of humiliating O&A cast show members. Just
Good,
please.
good. Where do you get your material from? What style of comedy?
It's a lot of it's pretty personal.
Personal? So
Yeah.
what, relationships, family?
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Things like that?
Are you taping tonight?
Yes.
Oh, you got to bring it in
Not
tomorrow.
observational?
I will.
What about this microphone?
No.
Who are these other interns that fuck the hot chicks that the on-air members have to pay for? Yeah, that's a clever little observational bit.
And we can listen to your comedy tomorrow, and Norton will give you some pointers.
I like the thing.
I'm sure he'll be nice and and kind to a fellow intern?
Yeah, no. I mean,
meaning the other intern that
oh no, if I had the chance
humiliated
to
you by
crash
accident,
an intern's skull, I mean, why would I want to do that to him
You
tomorrow?
ever see those hookers that they give the pussy away to the interns for free, but the comedian has to pay? What's with those hookers?
I wish I could do Kramer. Oh, I just want a hooker. That's all I know about Kramer.
All right. Well, we look forward to the tape tomorrow.
All right,
Good luck tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
We got it for free.
There he goes.
And December 23rd,
Oh, yeah.
downtown in Long Island for me, 516-293-7700.
I'm going to try to go to that show before I go skiing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Before
Okay,
he leaves.
Hey, what's the redneck racist rock crap? Are we doing that tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
Save it for tomorrow. We're almost out.
2 minutes left, almost.
What is that, though?
It's a guy that has a record label, and it's all about being racist, right? What's this record label all about?
Steve, get in here.
Well, that's the guy that's in Newsweek.
Yeah, I know.
We'll do that tomorrow. We're gonna try to get him on the phone.
We'll get
He's got he distributes white hate music to children's schools all over the
White
country.
hate?
And he's
I mean white power.
White
rather.
power.
White power.
What power? What power?
And he's making a bloody fortune.
Doing quite
Really?
well.
He's
yes.
doing well?
Yes.
Of course he is.
Okay, what? Yes, there it is.
Aw.
The music we were hoping
Wink,
for.
wink, wink.
What did we learn on the Opie and Anthony show today? Well, Frank A. from Long Island, he learned that Aquaman is pretty much useless. Vinny from Port Jeff, today I learned that Bob Kelly tears equals filler. Okay. Mike from Manchester, I learned that Lady Di's life having your mouth swabbed for DNA will never turn out good. What?
No, I crossed it.
What did you cross out here?
Herky and jerky and all over the paper.
All right, I learned that having your mouth swabbed for DNA will never turn out good. Rich from Connecticut, today I learned Opie is going skiing by himself for Christmas. Cody from Buffalo, I learned today Jimmy couldn't be a pimp because he would get high off his own supply. Dan from PA, I learned that you don't have to be on a treadmill to fall off of one. Very true. Cage from whackbag.com, today I learned that there are photoshops of Jim Norton and Robert De Niro on whackbag.com. Fast Freddy from Jamaica Station, today I learned everything goes back to Lil Connor Peterson and his pile of could-have-been.
Evil G from Jersey. Hey, Jimmy, just watch Nathaniel gets a TV gig after his stand-up
I know, I was thinking that.
His first time.
Where have you been, kid?
I got a sitcom for you.
We're going to scratch out the part of the weak chin, fat-kidded little man with an appendix scar and make a tall fella.
I was so thinking that. Mike from Philly, what did you learn on the show today?
I didn't know. I learned on the show that Jim isn't surprised that he's the werewolf, and that great DNA beats a mediocre resume.
There you go.
Putting next to nothing.
All right, very nice. Let's go to Steve Bird, the trucker. Steve Bird, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
You tell us. What did you learn?
I learned that little Connor Peterson has a better chance of getting free candy than Jimmy Norton.
Yep.
That was just mean, sir.
That is just mean.
That was awful. Jason from New Hampshire, what's up?
Today I learned that the show this week is going to sell television fundraising.
2, 1.
What
See
did
you tomorrow.
Wait.
Huh?
That's it. I'm out of here.
Who's this?
I was walking down the street, and some construction guy was shouting at me, "Hey, show me your cans!" So I did. And he plummeted 17 floors and was impaled on a forklift. But my tits looked great.
Please, wow responsibly. A public service announcement of the Opie and Anthony Show.
It's the O&A virus.